Now with our coverage of NWA 73 here exclusively on the Jeff Meacham Network. I am, of course, Jeff Meacham, joined currently by the simple man himself, Noah Foster, and we'll be joined momentarily. He's in the studio, but his chair is unoccupied. We'll wait for him to come on back. Our man Casey's here, so we'll wait for him to come on in. And yes, Mikey, if you're watching, you may come on in before we start. Great, no problem. Let me get the invite link up for you. Give me 1 second there, Stat Boy. Always got to have Stat Boy on anytime we possibly can. So we'll
absolutely. And good evening.
23rd Sunday, my friend. How are you, brother?
Doing very well. It's been a wild, hot day. Did some house touring and just rest and relaxing ahead of this wild professional wrestling week that begins tomorrow. But really, it kicks off tonight as we celebrate the legacy of the National Wrestling Alliance, 73 years and strong, returning to the days. I'm doing very well and looking forward to this show. How are you?
Doing well. Like I said, it's been a busy day. I had a live episode of Renegades Recap that aired earlier. Literally ended about an hour ago. It was supposed to only go less than an hour. It never does in me and Jay. That's not how it works. And when we're done here with NWA tonight, I'll be going back into the recording side of things to make up for my boo-boo and the fact that we didn't know the second half of Friday's Dad's episode, which is my choices for the list. So we'll get there in just a moment.
Gotcha.
Message.
Let's get on the fight. Wonder if there's another pre-show on YouTube like there was yesterday for Empower. Shout out, by the way, to Sky Blue and Christy James, who were involved in the pre-show, with Sky Blue picking up a tremendous victory.
Yes, always good to see the more talent, the better, doing their thing. So, I'm being told that he is ready to appear on camera, so we'll go ahead and introduce the Wrestling Encyclopedia himself, Mr. Casey Gallagher, because we're doing whatever we're doing. Casey, he is the Invisible Man.
Oh, and he rises from the grave like the Undertaker.
or like Malachi Black, however you want to,
Right. Without any dumb sound effects. I was listening to his theme, by the way. Talk about a tortured soul singing that song. I thought Lufer's voice was screechy. Anyway,
Right.
Casey, how are you? Good evening.
All rested up, fed up, ready to rock and roll. It's the 73rd anniversary, baby. Let's get it on.
And joining us per his request for a moment, with a couple announcements, is our one and only stat boy himself, Mike Caldwell. Mikey, how are you today, my friend?
That boy.
Hello, my internet fans. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Mikey. What can we do for you on this fine Sunday?
Well, first of all, since he's here in the room, I'd like to say that this gentleman here, the Wrestling and Encyclopedia, I would like to get to know you, sir, because I could use your help a little bit once in a while if I get stuck on all my stat work. We could think of all the things we could accomplish.
Hey, I will say this. I may bear the name, the Wrestling Encyclopedia, but no one man does it alone. If you want the real wrestling encyclopedia, you go to James Hebert. That man has forgotten more about wrestling than I will ever know.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And of course, there is the WTC kingpin himself, Greg Sherry, who knows every damn thing on every damn thing because he upset my ass. So
Right. Still owes the goal.
Yes.
Well, friends and family of the Jeff Meacham Network and everybody, as most of you all know, Season 2 of the Stat Boy Sports Bar is coming up on September 7th. It'll be a couple of days before Week 1 of the NFL, and anybody who knows me in my circle of friends knows that I have conducted a little pick'em contest every year, or every other year, or whenever I feel up to that. Well, guess what, friends? I'm bringing it back again. We're doing the whole thing again. I'm going to get all my friends together. We're going to have a nice little friendly competition. All you have to do to get involved is hit me up on my personal Facebook page. Let me know you want in, and all you got to do is simply pick who you think is going to win in every single game and every single week of the season. It was a great thing. This is probably my 8th or 9th year doing this. Jeff has played before. I'll throw out an invite to you, Mr. Foster, and to the Wrestling Encyclopedia. If you guys like football, please, you're more than welcome to join in. I just started asking around. I put a post out this morning. I said, it looks like I'm bringing it back. I've already got 7 or 8 players, so let's just do this again. Let's all talk football and have a good time with that. If you guys are interested, like I say, get Jeff to get my personal information and all that, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, sure. Make me do more work, Dick.
Absolutely. You're the boss of the Jeff Meacham Network, so I got to keep you in check so you can do your job.
The Jeff Meacham Network.
As I said,
the boss man.
As I said,
but wait,
no one
there's
man does it
more.
alone.
Let me drop this bombshell. As many of you knew, in Season 1, I always would have a weekly challenger. I was begging for people to come out and play. Well, I made the little rule, if you can beat me one-on-one in a week where I challenge you or you challenge me, and you beat me fair and square, I would gladly send you one of the T-shirts in the Jeff Meacham Network on his Teespring, or anything from the Greg Cherry brand, or one of my shirts. As a special little, you know what, you beat me, you get a prize. So I'm bringing that back as well, and I will let the news drop right now. My Week 1 opponent, via personal message, it's none other than Greg Cherry. Greg Cherry is going to go one-on-one with me on my playing field. As many of you know, in the WTC, he not only beat me, he pounded me into the ground, and I could not recover. So now it's a much anticipated rematch between Stat Boy and Mr. Greg Cherry on the football field. Let's see how well Mr. Greg Cherry can predict football. So therefore, it'll take place in the sports bar. The rules for that is, of course, you can either choose the winner or you can choose the winner by the point spread. If you want to choose all winners, that's fine. I play the point spreads. I've got my point spreads ready yet to go. My picks are pretty much ready to go. I will give Greg the matchup. I will give him the point spread. He will make his pick. I will declare my pick, and whichever one of us does the best wins. If Greg wins, I have promised that I will give a lucky member of his circle of friends on the Great Cherry brand, I will buy a shirt. Whoever wants it can have it.
Buy a shirt.
If I win, I get off scot-free, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do at the end of the season yet. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy shirts for everybody. I don't know.
Buy
I had
all
to
the
get
shirts.
this news out.
Spring store. Jeff
I'm gonna
Meacham, buy all the shirts. For
Do it.
people.
I'm
Do
going
it now.
to go broke by the end of the season. I promise you this. 'Cause there were. This all started, I think, like week 8 or week 9, and I think I only sent out 3 or 4 shirts. I got lucky. But we'll see what happens on the sports bar on September 7th. I just had to get that news out. And a tweet's not good enough. A Facebook post isn't good enough. I figured I would come in on this show and just drop the news. Then I'll send out the tweets and all that. So you guys, like I said, you're more than welcome to join in. I do everything on Facebook, so you'll probably be in a group Facebook message. If you don't want your phone blowing up, turn off the notifications. That's my biggest tip on that.
Ban for life. Anyway,
Jeff, are you going to be in this year? Are you going to play?
Yeah, I'll think about it. How about that?
Never picked Dallas. Well, okay. Spoiler alert. I'm picking Dallas in game 1. Dallas is going to beat Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
Beating the champs? I don't know, Mikey. That's a little much to ask a Dak.
I am anti-Tampa Bay. I'm declaring it right now. I'm saying Dallas will beat Tampa Bay.
Okay. This is completely out of the realm of Noah's Fieldhouse because he's not a sports guy. But where in the hell do you get off disliking Tampa Bay? Explain that to me, please.
Well, it's not that I'm anti-Tampa Bay. I'm anti-Brady. I'm calling
He called it. He literally called it. He literally called it.
I don't know why y'all hate on Brady so much. It wasn't him. It was freaking Belichick that was the problem up in New England. And he's still there.
Blame the coach. We'll have that debate on the sports bar.
Okay. In the interest of respecting the NWA and our 2 guests here, I am not going to get on a Bill Belichick rant. I'll save that for September 7th. But in the infamous words of my dad, fuck Belichick. Anyway, carry on. That's the one bomb I get today, and I'm going to take it and run. So there you go.
Beep.
That's it.
Anyway, I just wanted to get that news out. Thank you so much. Guys, like I said, if you want to join in.
And again, you can check him out every Tuesday, being September 7th, exclusively on the Jeff Meacham Network for Stat Boy Sports Bar. We're having our grand reopening day. He's going to talk about NFL Week 1, talk about the upcoming NHL season, talk about the impending MLB postseason, and of course the NBA Summer League, which is always a joy to watch every summer.
Oh yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah. Got diehard church that are all about the NBA. I'll tell you that right now.
I reckon so. But we will see Mikey back coming up on September 7th. So thank you, Mikey. We appreciate that. And we will see you on a week from Tuesday, my friend.
You got it. Catch you later. Bye. Stat Boy out.
Safe, brother.
Take care.
That's it. There you go. Stat Boy is out. Even though I can't make it go out there.
Got a delay effect there. Always fun hearing the Stat Boy. Love his enthusiasm and excitement. And hey, that's his world. But again, Jeff, you called it. My world is professional wrestling. Speaking of which, Casey, you and I got Grand Slam this week. And I got to imagine with this being the event before the G1 Climax, they're finally going to announce the participants and the blocks. Meaning you and I got a hell of a lot of work to do once that's known.
My body is ready.
And so is my sleep-deprived state because the one thing I watch Die Hard every episode live is the G1 Climax. And, of course, I do simple takes on them, too. So stay tuned for that G1 Climax 51.
There you go. And that's all coming up very, very soon. So, but we are here.
Right.
We see the city of St. Louis behind us in all its glory, and we're about 13 minutes away from the preview we've seen on social media of the John Goodman narrated introduction to NWA 73. I don't know if John's a wrestling fan or not, but I think it's very cool that they got such a powerful, meaningful voice to go over the history of St. Louis.
You talk about an emphasis of narration on such a big time event. Wow.
Very much so. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Looking
Wow,
forward to
indeed.
tonight. I mean, the entire card, we talked about it briefly yesterday. We'll talk about it a little bit more as we go along, obviously, with the card laying out the way it's going to lay out.
Mhm.
But it's going to be a fun night, I think, for all of us.
Without doubt.
Wrestling fans, NWA fans, whatever, however you want to call yourself. You got Mickie James and Kylie Ray. You got Camille defending against Chelsea. You've got Adonis defending against James Storm. You've got Aaron Stevens and Kratos defending against La Rebellion. You got Latimer versus Crimson versus Tim Storm. You've got the 6-man tag. You got the Battle Royal for the National Championship contender spot. And, of course, the 10 pounds of gold, over here, Jeff, on the line as Nick Aldis defends against Trevor Murdoch. It's going to be a great 8 matches plus. They might throw another one at us. It's going to be a wonderful 2 to 3 hours. I'm looking forward to it. Again, Casey, this is kind of your baptism by fire in the NWA, being back in the Billy Corgan era. How are you looking at things right now? As we're less than 12 minutes, less than 13 minutes away now. Excuse me.
I am looking at things as being this is basically the NWA's chance to really make its case that it can be, I don't want to say relevant again, but you get where I'm coming from. This is its chance to say, hey, we still know how to do this thing called pro wrestling, and if you give us a chance, we can sell you on it.
Exactly.
And right now, the big one I'm looking at, I don't know if you're about to get into this next, the big one I'm looking at right now is the main event, the 10 pounds of gold.
Oh, yeah.
Because I said it at the end of last night's video. Come on, Trev. Do it for Lance.
That's it. Yeah, we were going to talk about that when I came on today, and I just kind of got sidetracked with doing the other things. But yeah, it's I had the fortuitous opportunity to meet Lance Cade a couple different times in the course of my travels, and
Nice.
just a wonderful wrestler, a great guy, and unfortunate that we lost him as early as we did.
He was taken way too soon.
Way too soon. I'm trying to
Like so many greats.
For real. So,
like for example, Rip Ed Asner, I believe he just died today.
Yes, we actually tributed him this afternoon on Renegades Reviews. Yeah, Ed Asner is one of those guys where if you've seen the movie, you've seen Ed Asner. So it's
pretty much,
or 70s TV, especially Mary Tyler Moore, of course. But yeah, another one of the greats has gone. By any means necessary, by any way you describe things, Ed Asner is a legend, and he will be sorely missed. Front row green shirt guy says, "Greetings, gentlemen. If any of you know who I am, you guys are legends." We'll appreciate that. We very much appreciate the compliments here on the Jeff Meacham Network and on NWA.
Appreciate you, sir, and your dedication to pro wrestling. Never stop buying what you love. May I always see you on the screen.
damn right.
We love it, brother. So. Yeah, you mentioned Cade, and like I said, Cade has been gone for longer than people even really realize, to be honest with you. But his partner has soldiered on. He's been in the business longer. He's been in the business well longer than people realize, because they talk about, he's risking his career. So what? He was a Raw Tag Team Champion with Lance Cade when he was Garrison Cade, I think. He was already Lance by then.
He was still Lance, I mean.
Yeah, but that was 2003. It was 18 years ago that he's been at least in the mainstream public eye. And he was with Harley in WW before that. So he's been around a long time. So you're talking about a 20-year career being placed at odds with winning the 10 pounds of gold. Noah, you're a wrestling fan. You're a purist. You appreciate the history. I dare say more than anybody in professional wrestling. And I'm including myself in that category, by the way. And you... The NWA Championship, that 10 pounds of gold, has been so synonymous with tradition, with history, with legacy. And the last 4 years have been very much Billy writing a love letter to the history of wrestling, to the fans, by saying, hey, I'm bringing this brand back. What say you about the history of the NWA and what we see tonight? And by the way, if you can get better lighting, I'd love it, because we can barely see you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. It's about to go really bad over here. I try my best with the line, but I'll see what I can do. I'll try and maybe adjust it.
While you talk about that, I'm really gonna grab me some libation. I'll be right back.
There you go.
All right, that's good. Yeah, apologies, folks. Again, I do what I can, but with severe storms, I just hope my feet doesn't drop out. I'm literally trying to move. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, this means a whole lot. I mean, I remember watching NWA 70 where the 10 pounds of gold was on the line, and Cody was defending the title against Nick Aldis, and we got introduced to the insurance policy. Ever since then, Nick Aldis has been rolling on high with this title, now surpassing 1,000 days. I understand also how close regarded this title is to both men's hearts, not only as pro wrestling fans, but to the legacy of the National Wrestling Alliance as well. Of course, both men related to one of the greatest of all time, I would say, Harley Race. So this is going to be very special and emotional, I feel like, for both men going in here. And honestly, if Trevor Murdoch doesn't pull it out tonight, I'm really going to be surprised. This is his third going now after the 10 pounds of gold. For those who have been following the NWA, he just had a second match, I believe, at a different venue and show up for this title. So, and now he's putting his career on the line. I know under those circumstances, you're like, okay, they're putting their career on the line. So it's obvious you think they might win. Well, I don't think about necessarily what you might call the obvious prediction or outcome. I think about the story because, again, both these men, they're going to take each other to the limit. They're going to go farther than they did before. Jeff, you and I literally watched their first match, and you saw me go Joe Gallery ranting-wise on the ending. I don't expect the same thing to happen here tonight. But when I think about everybody who's held the 10 pounds of gold in my short history of what I've learned, from greats across New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW, the originals of the NWA, great legends like Ric Flair, Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes. The list goes on and on and on. I'm really looking forward to this, and this is definitely special to me. Watching the NWA for the last 3 years wholeheartedly every Tuesday flourish under this Billy Corgan era as a pro wrestling fan, it's definitely given me a whole different outlook towards professional wrestling.
So, Casey, like I said, we're literally giving you the baptism by fire, as I'm calling it here, watching the show for the first time. Based on the lineup you see in front of you, I don't know if you have the card drawn up or if you've heard the card over the last few days, what match is making you really go, other than the world title? The world title is everything. It always is. It always will be in this business. But what match tonight is making you really wonder exactly how? Oh, okay. Well, hang on.
You're welcome. I tried to.
So,
thank you.
So, what match that you see here of the 8 listed here, which are the ones advertised? I think you're missing one there, actually.
Yeah, I'm missing the latest one, the Camille versus Chelsea Green, because of course that was yesterday.
Right. So, which match to you speaks a lot like the match between Deanna and Melina originally did last night? It ended up being Camille and Layla being match of the night, sleeper match, whatever you want to call it, steal the show.
Yeah.
What's that tag team with Aaron Stevens?
Kratos
against La Rebellion for the World Tag Team titles.
La Rebellion representing AAA, by the way.
Right.
You put Aaron Stevens in front of me, you get my eyeballs.
There you go.
Who also previously challenged for the 10 pounds of gold. And might I say, ever since the loss of the great Josephus, a.k.a. Question Mark, which is another huge loss, again, that has affected everybody in the NWA, Aaron Stevens has just turned a whole different tide, it seems, in his professional wrestling outlook, not just as a character, but also in the ring. And again, it's one of those things where it's like Kratos and Aaron Stevens, they don't like each other. But when it comes to the gold, that is the strength. That is what keeps them going. Somehow, no matter what, they make sure they still have the gold. Oh boy, it is really looking bad out there.
Yeah, they've gotten along better here the last couple of weeks, so hopefully that'll translate to a defense if it does work that way. I will say this: you mentioned Aaron Stevens getting your eyeballs. Spoiler alert: he's in Los Angeles September 12th for a meet and greet. Somebody's going.
Lucky, dang it, lucky! I'm going to try and see if I can fix my lighting. Give me a second
really
here.
More of a, I lucked into it, you're right, because I was supposed to go see Medusa down there in the area that they're going to, it's at the Wrestling Guys store out here. We love those guys down there. And I could not make the meet and greet. I paid for the meet and greet with Deuce, and I ended up not able to go. So the gentleman running the store said, dude, come in and see Aaron. I have sent a request saying, hey, I may be trying to do a call-in to a Ring of Honor coverage show. Can I do it from there? So we'll see how it goes. Since you guys are both here, I'll tell you right now, I am scaling back on the shows on the weekends because I'll be honest with you, there's not a whole lot I'm knowledgeable about outside of WWE/NXT and AEW as far as on the weekends, and today, of course, being today. So I don't feel right doing Ring of Honor without a basis myself. And yeah, I could have, you guys anchor it or other people anchor it, but I don't feel right. Hey, I just want to have content go up and make money. It's like, no, I want to make sure I do the product proper justice. So
respect.
Yeah,
I'd rather
a thing I learned from Wade Needham, and I'm paraphrasing here because he couldn't remember the original quote.
Right.
Nobody found success doing something they didn't like.
Right. And the thing is, like, I don't dislike Ring of Honor. I don't dislike the other stuff that's out there. I just don't have myself the opportunity to sit back and watch it all every week. I hate that fact that I don't. I really do. But there's not a whole lot I can do about it at my current stage of work and personal stuff. So it just kind of is what it is.
Time management, that's top priority. You only have so much time, though.
Yeah, time management and maintaining mental health strength are so huge for me right now.
Amen.
So I'm back off. I am going to not be airing the majority of the classic content I had lined up. I will still be airing the episode of Extreme Mayhem video that we did in 2006 where I auditioned for Rocky Horror because I did want that to get out there. It's a very fun episode. And there's a whole lot of stuff that most of those episodes don't age well in 15 years at all. That one does, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get that one up there. But yeah, all of the talk wrestling back in the day, it's too much. Don't worry about a 90-day streak. Yeah, 91 days you're going to be passed out from exhaustion or death. So,
yeah, even I need a break, and I watch wrestling 6 days a week. And now that my schedule is shifting to 11 to 7:30 Monday through Thursdays, a lot of the wrestling, YouTube, Live, and Wise, all that type of stuff, I'm going to have to try and balance and delicate between what can I watch, binge, or in moderation. And as far as I know, the only thing I'll be watching weekly live from now on is AEW Dynamite and Impact Wrestling.
Right. So you mentioned to me you're off later on Thursday than you were thinking.
Yeah, so, I got my schedule by my manager. I work 11 to 7:30 Standard Time. So if we are going to do AEW, it would have to be after Impact Wrestling because you know how much I love Impact Wrestling.
So if we did a preview of AEW All Out at 10 o'clock, 10:05 Eastern, we'd be okay with that.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what we're doing then.
All right, good deal.
So my Thursday interview unfortunately had to bow out. She's got scheduling conflicts at the wazoo, so it is what it is. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, again, everyone gets busy. All right, maybe that'll work a little better now.
So Thursday will be the last Thursday for a while without a one-on-one, which is fine. But we'll be covering our AEW preview, so stay tuned for that coming up Thursday. Of course, tomorrow's Talk Wrestling. Tuesday, we will have something. I forgot what I put in that slot. Give me a second. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, tomorrow is my State of the Business address coming up in the morning, my time, at 9 o'clock Pacific, noon Eastern. And that's going across 3 different channels.
Wow.
Tuesday, we will have Talk Wrestling in its final time of the time slot of 7 o'clock Eastern 4 Pacific, because the next Monday, the 6th, we're moving to after Raw's Aaron's Raw coverage. That's our time slot on Mondays going forward. So with about 12 seconds till this thing goes, let me go ahead and about out of the feed. Screw around for a little bit.
Let me make sure I got my 10 seconds, and we will be going back to the ballroom, and we will be kicking off in NWA 3. I'm also looking forward to Battle of the Lou, and personally, I think James Storm is going to come back and get the title that he lost back in Shockwave. If any title's going to change hands besides the 10 pounds of gold, I feel the national title will. It still shocks me that they did not go the Lucky 7 route with Pope, because I thought the money match, I truly thought the money match was the Pope versus Nick Aldis, because they are the 2 strongest characters, talkers, in my opinion, representatives in the NWA. I'm still surprised by that.
I very much am too. It looks like they're loaded.
Yep.
And we are off and running.
All righty. Okay. Let's get this started. And I'm super curious. Who is in this Battle Royal?
I have a black screen. Is that not good?
I have a FBI warning.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
There we go.
Do not copy this show. You will die. Oh, wait.
Hey, look. It's May Valentine.
Yes. I freaking love these.
I love these. That's another reason why I love this company so much. These retro type vignettes.
It's too funny.
It's so good.
It's a fan of the 80s and the 70s and just retro gaming. I mean, this just is awesome.
Just too funny. I can't hear over the air conditioner, but I don't want to turn it off because it's hotter than Delia back here.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Aaron Stevens looks completely in place, wearing those gaudy glasses and that ridiculous shirt.
He really
he's
does.
Yep. He really, it's ridiculous how he adapts. He's so good.
He's brilliant.
They're doing the damn camera cut. That's great. You can tell Mitch not to bust a gut laughing legitimately. That's too funny.
Like, if you don't laugh at this, you're not pro wrestling fans the way I see it, okay? This is money.
Even Kratos, like he's such a psychopathic badass, but like he's digging it.
He's digging the suit. He looks like a villain from a retro Bond movie.
He looks like Oddjob if he was
I was gonna
rich.
say it looks like Oddshot there with the yeah.
It does.
Good call. Good call.
Classic.
I see these. I hope it doesn't mean they're going to break them up and lose the title tonight because they've been so golden here lately.
I agree. I don't want to see these two feud with each other. Honestly, I don't want to see these two lose these titles.
I know. Jesus.
It's like,
Why don't you find my TV here so I can actually hear what the hell they're saying? Ow. Prick. Oh,
Hornswoggle.
That's tremendous.
That's brilliant.
That's a great Easter egg there.
Hey, I recognize that quote.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you best named Harley Race.
Oh yeah, guy named Harley Race, especially in Missouri.
Damn right.
Some stank on that name.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get comfortable anyway. So. Hopefully, this shows as well paced as last night. Last night's show went really well. I thought.
I agree. Great pace, great balance of action, great diversity, great moments. Yes. I expect more tonight, especially because another thing to consider: Ric Flair is going to be on here tonight too.
Oh, I know. God, I'm waiting for the crazy.
Oh yeah.
I yearn
Biggest
for the
pop of
crazy
the
of
night.
the Nation.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to turn the air out because I can't hear it. The house is gonna be hot, but oh well.
Preach. Well, cheers to that.
Oh, here you go with the John Goodman stuff. This is good, guys. If you haven't seen this yet, watch it. That's what it's about, man. History, legacy, tradition.
The three words that define the National Wrestling Alliance.
This one's for you. Everyone who couldn't make it here tonight, who couldn't be here to celebrate this historic moment. Especially this man.
That's the Reds, the American Dream.
This one's for you, big man. Stay funky like a monkey up there in the afterlife.
Oh man, all
I'm
in.
so glad
Yes.
that WWE doesn't own all that old footage and they can still use it on stuff like this.
Yes.
Agree. The Crockett Cup.
No, I mean like the old stuff, like pre WWE buying the NWA.
Right. I'm just seeing what's on the screen right now. I'm looking at a lot of the modern NWA.
Right. Oh yeah. The modern NWA is so.
There's
so
the old
great.
Ric Flair. Good question mark. Everybody working out strong.
So funny. I hear a Michael Cole quote whenever I see this clip. Heroes will be made and careers and lives will be shaped forever. That's how it's going to be tonight. It really is.
WrestleMania 15, March 28th, 1999, the Wells Fargo Arena, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Well done, my friend.
First WrestleMania I ever watched.
Nice. I'm a little older than that, unfortunately.
Again, I'm 29 years old, so you can do the math.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm approaching 39 in a few months, so I hear
God
here we go.
bless you.
Wrestling at the Chase.
Let's get it on, boys.
Beautiful. I like the red line this time. They had the blue line last night. They have the red line tonight.
I like it. Sold out of the Chase, baby, as it should be for NWA
Is that
wrestling.
Hey, Conrad Thompson.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
The Podfather beat into his house. Oh my goodness! Hey, it's Conrad. I love it.
The Podfather in
This
his
is
house.
this is the greatest moment in the history of the wrestling business.
Excuse me.
I like the fact that Velvet Sky's got the old school NWA blazer as well.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, that's a very classy business look." Where you got, as Tully said, little Cleveland tonight, BB doll, but you still got the classic blazer. She looks great. Joe's looking good. Even Conrad's looking good. Damn it.
Yep.
Dude, that's the freaking belt from the TNA toy pack back in the day. That guy's old school. I love that guy.
That's nostalgic right there.
That guy's my hero for the moment, dude. He actually kept that shit for 20 years. God bless you, kid.
Ooh, Brawl the Lou, Tim Storm, Tom Latimer, and Crimson. There's not been a more completed pro wrestler in the NWA than Tom Latimer. He's my pick in this thing.
No, we were talking about it, Jay and I, on Tuesday. They called Lex Luger's whole package. If you take Tom Latimer and put him in any, and I mean any era of wrestling that's worth its salt, he fits in.
I agree, 100%. I can see him involved in anything, any promo video on my screen under any company. He fits the mold because he fits wrestling anywhere.
And, I mean, we just saw the graph for Mickie versus Kylie. This is the one match that really isn't like, oh, my God, I got to see this. But it's still going to be a great six-man. These guys are as talented as hell. They've got a lot of motivation. And then you got this one here, the national championship.
Chris Adonis versus James Storm.
Who recently went through his Falsiff match. And then we got the 12-man Battle Royal, where we have no idea who's involved in this thing.
That's it. Battle Royale, they're even calling it Royale. So there you go. They're throwing it back.
And then, of course, we have Camille versus the winner of the first ever NWA Women's Invitational, the hot mess, Chelsea Green, for the NWA Women's World Championship.
You're a few seconds ahead of me, so I'll have to try to make sure I don't listen to reactions if I want to see the end of a match or something from you.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Stevens and Kratos versus Love Rebellion for the NWA World Tag Team Championships.
Is it me or are they not showing the brands this time around?
What do you mean?
And
Last
then
night,
the 10 pounds of gold.
the 10 pounds, what it's all about. What
The
it's always
National
been about.
Treasure
baby.
versus Trevor Murdoch. These men's history goes back to Harley Race. They are going to put everything out there in the name of professional wrestling. And sweet Charlotte herself.
Yep.
Jason Kalia, my co-host on Tuesday, by the way, has gone on record. He thinks Trevor Murdoch was going to leave St. Louis in the World Heavyweight Champion.
I have to agree with him.
Again,
Wow.
Nick Aldis has had it for 1,000 days. I look at the entire field of the NWA, and Trevor Murdoch was not my first pick to take the title off Nick Aldis. I still think it's the Pope, but with the Pope no longer having the television championship, it right now feels like they are taking the NWA in a totally different direction. But for now, the Brawl and the Lou might give us our next one contender. Here comes Mama Storm's boy, Tim Storm.
The man who led the way for the Billy Corgan era. He was the world champion.
And he put it all on the line to become the world champion again. Literally on the very first episode of NWA Power, Season 1. And, of course, we saw what happened.
He can no longer challenge for the world title as long as Nick Aldis has that, which lends credence to the fact that Murdoch might win tonight. Because Tim is at the point of his career where he's not going to be the champion forever.
No.
But, I think for him to have a proper going away party, a retirement party, he has to challenge for the title again and go down in defeat if he's going to retire on top like he should. And he can't do that with Nick.
Exactly.
So,
yes. And that's
here we go. Here's the man, though. Here's the man.
And that's no disrespect to Nick as a worker.
No, at all. No. Jay and I talk about this kind of, sort of. As a worker, there's been no greater NWA champion for my money since Adam Pearce than has been Nick Aldis. So, but then you have this beast of a person who, you put him in the ring and any champion, the champion's in deep trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I mean, imagine that one day Tom Latimer wishes to go take it. I mean, I know they're strictly business, but you got to consider right now, strictly business, Tom Latimer is the only one not a champion.
And you have to remember, strictly business is just that. Strictly business. You're not in this business without wanting to be the world's champion.
If you're in this business, you don't want to be the world champion, you got no business being here.
Yeah, and here's a guy who's a wild card for me because we know he's close with the champ. We know he doesn't really have any loyalties per se other than to his War Kings partner Jackson. Even they've been having a little bit of shaky ground here lately.
Yes, exactly.
Where will his match lay out tonight? Will we see Jax? He's not booked tonight that we know of. Will we see him in this? Will we see him in the Battle Royale later?
Second. Jeff, your question just got answered.
Oh, okay. Well, it was his partner.
Again, I will say there are no friends truly in this wrestling business. Everyone is out for themselves eventually. And we've seen the shaky ground between Jax Dane and Crimson. And it looks like it's finally come to a boiling point tonight. What in the world is he thinking?
Yeah. It's not shaky ground. It's a freaking earthquake.
He's thinking about taking this man out. He is thinking about taking this man out.
Crimson
up on the shoulders.
Wait, what the? Oh, this could be bad. No. Oh. Death Valley Driver on the ladder.
Man,
and that ladder did not give. You know full well that is a full metal ladder.
Oh, yeah.
And he's still down.
It just bent. Yeah.
Well, it definitely buckled a bit, but you got to consider now, do we just turn this Fred into a one-on-one match?
I personally
Get out of the way, Cal Davis. You're run over.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm more used to seeing ladders break.
Wait, watch out! Oh! The bell's not even rung yet, and Latimer with a no idea.
It's the three-way dance on disqualifications, so.
Oh,
man.
man.
That's triple threat rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission gets their hand raised.
And the bell is not rung yet. Oh, well.
Tom, ring the friggin' bell.
That was kick.
2. Oh, wow.
That was close. Crimson, though, he's definitely worse for wear. I feel like he's not going to want to leave this match, but it might be in his best interest right now.
Well, if you notice, one of the agents there is Sean Davari.
Yeah, I was just going to point that out. Sean Davari helping Crimson to the back.
Recently involved.
We love Sean here.
Oof! Recently involved in Impact Wrestling against Josh Alexander.
Well, there you go, Mr. Neal. Miss Neal. You found us watching the watch-alongs. There you go. Stay tuned.
This is the network for watch-alongs.
Especially if you're
hello.
Especially if you're like marked commentators like myself and Noah.
I mean, good old JR has been the voice of wrestling my whole life, and I love barbecue, and personally for me, I just love his storytelling, his enthusiasm, his accent. I mean, JR has always been the thing that's channeled me as a great professional wrestling fan. Latimer back in the ring. Oh, tries to do a back elbow shot. Tim Storm now looking to utilize the trash can in the corner.
Tom Latimer puts on the brakes and fights back out of the corner. As left elbow leads into a series of rights, misses the clothesline. Tim Storm dumps him over the top rope.
And Tim Storm taking control of the ring here. This is my house.
Welcome to my house. says Tim Storm.
That's right. Mama Storm's kitchen. You just live in it, MFers.
Oh, face first into the ring post.
Ow! Solid steel. You're not running into a feathery mattress with those ring posts.
And according to Excalibur, that's actually the hardest part of the ring, not the apron. Oh,
Really? Oh yeah.
what in the world? Look at that ladder.
I think he wanted the big one.
It's a big boy. What?
Talk about genetics.
You gotta wonder, hey, how they handle light bulbs in that ballroom. Well, you just found out.
Yep.
I like the retro orange color, though.
Yeah, that's cool. You also see that retro orange on the weights for the bicycle racks there.
Oh yeah, good observation. Why do I look? I don't know necessarily if I could constitute either of these men as high flyers. Oh, but I'll be shocked to see one of those two men go diving off the top of that ladder.
Well, Tim Storm might be thinking about it. He's eyeing that ladder something fierce. And sure enough, he begins to climb.
No. I understand you. I understand this is history.
No, Tom. Okay, Tim Storm trying to fight out of it.
All right, there we go. Tim, get off the ladder. You don't need to do that.
Ow!
Oh! Trash can lid. No give.
No give. Zero. I know that from experience.
Wait, you used to take trash can lids?
Not always. Just the one.
He just ripped off one of those barricades.
Oh, Jeebus, no.
He's nuts.
Okay, that's a bridge over troubled water if I've ever seen one. Something bad's about to happen.
Something bad's about to happen indeed. Tom Latimer is thinking about laying
something bad about to happen.
Yep. Tim Storm about to be laid down by Tom Latimer.
Oh, no. Well, there's definitely no give there. That thing is not going to bend under Tim Storm's body alone.
No, indeed. Tim Storm better think about getting the hell up out of harm's way.
Latimer ascends the ladder. What in the name of pro wrestling is this guy thinking?
He's not. He's a nutcase.
Oh, no.
Is it not? God!
My gosh! Swanton bomb off the freaking ladder through Tim Storm's body. Through the barricade to the floor!
And the barricade snaps in half!
Good Lord!
Conrad's going, I picked the wrong month to start the broadcast.
Referee come out to check on both of these men.
I did not expect this match to take this approach, let alone go this high stakes.
And wait, here comes Crimson back out from the back.
What did I tell you? There was no way Crimson was going to be lifted out of this match. He was not going to let this opportunity pass him, despite the fact he truly has no friends in the National Wrestling Alliance. Former partner literally threw in the towel at one point for him and vice versa, as Crimson comes out to check on Tim Storm. You can tell that Crimson and Tim Storm have nothing but mutual respect for each other, as Latimer just watches on. Again, can't win via countout.
No, indeed. And Crimson about to remind the referee of that. Dodges the chair shot. Good spine buster. For all intents and purposes, Crimson only has one good arm, and you see the effect right there.
He also has bruised ribs. You can tell him clenching his lower body.
Yeah, from that slam on the ladder.
Big exploder suplex release.
But he is fighting his ass off against Tom Latimer right now. Tim Storm completely out of commission on the outside, and the referee back in the ring to let these two nut jobs go after each other.
Well, I feel like based on Impact Wrestling history alone, the bigger nut job, in my opinion, is Latimer, because he is a wild horse.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
and he's
the face.
it. Good drop kick.
Oh, whoa!
Didn't quite hit the face, but it knocked the wind out of his sails for a bit.
That chair almost went into the front row.
Yeah, watch for flying chairs, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, again, sitting at ringside, you put yourself at risk.
Yeah.
And what is he thinking here? A couple of chairs set up, and Tim Storm is still out of it, man. Look at that barricade, literally V-shape.
Good Lord.
Ow! Good job, Breaker. Counter into the corner. Uh-oh, Crimson got Latimer up. What is he thinking here? Look at the power. Oh!
God, Death Valley driver!
On the chairs! Buckled across Latimer's spine. But Crimson can't capitalize. Wait, goes for the cover. Hooks the outside leg. 2.
And Tim Storm gets up and pulls the referee out.
Whoa! How's Tim Storm aware of what's going on?
I have no freaking clue, but we now have ourselves a triple threat once again. And right now, the only man standing is Crimson.
But none of these men are 100% right now. They're all pretty much wound for wear. But right now, we're down to a one-on-one encounter between, I always think, the two more respectable men in the ring of each other. But still, at the end of the day, it's about winning. Because this could literally lead you, to the 10 pounds of gold.
Yep. No matter what, at the end of the day, the wrestling business is every man or woman for themselves.
And every win matters.
Every win matters indeed. And now these two men exchanging right elbows.
Got bombs here in this fight. Oh!
Double elbow staggers both men.
Neither man, though. Oh, wait a minute. Tim Storm, I think, got the worst of that. That definitely rocks him.
Yep, he got rocked there. Crimson still standing tall, and he's got a belt. Is that his belt? Is that his belt?
I would say yes. I don't know. I don't think Mama Storm.
God.
What?
God. We're gonna turn this into a Ring of Honor style strap match.
All right, someone's going to the woodshed. This is going to be brutal. Oh!
More so to the tanning shed. Ow!
Come on!
I mean, you gotta figure teachers can't do that anymore in their real life, so why not Tim do it now, you know?
I guess that's true, but jeez! Oh, Latimer! Oh.
Wait a minute! Incoming!
Oh! He felt that! And Latimer tossed the outside.
Camille felt that one.
Got thrown to the outside like yesterday's trash, and now a clubbing right arm to the back of Crimson by Tim Storm.
And right now, Latimer has been eliminated from this match. He is a null factor.
For right now.
Oh!
I would be remiss if I didn't tell you to keep an eye on him, though, because you never know when he can jump back in.
The ribs gave out Crimson on that attempted DVD on Storm, though. You could tell how agonizing that was.
Yep, and not for nothing.
Black Hole Slam! Cover! Cover! He did it!
Tim Storm got it!
I correct you, sir. Not the Black Hole Slam, the Perfect Storm.
Thank you for that.
Win for the former world's champion.
Well, either way, it was the Perfect Storm because it got him the win. So congrats to Tim Storm. I've seen that move variation so many times. Black Hole Slam, Perfect Storm, spin out, just power slam. I've heard it called so many things. But, hey, if we're calling it the Perfect Storm, then I'm going to say right now, Tim Storm owns that move's execution because it got him the win. Others just do it for control.
Yep.
And when you think about this, he now has a shot at Chris Adonis or James Storm.
Yeah.
Which, sign me up for that match,
Maybe
too.
this is his way to path back to the championship, because if he is national champion, by all rights, he is number one contender to the world's champion.
Well, it feels like, I would say the national title is like the workhorse title, because you see this outlook in so many wrestling companies. It's like this title puts you forward towards the top title, which ultimately here is the 10 pounds of gold. So I think you're very well on point there, Jeff. Congrats to Tim Storm. Perfect ending to this match for Mama Storm's boy. And a great opener. What a brawl indeed.
Tim Storm got banged around like nobody's business, but still able to pull out the Category 5 for a big win, perhaps one of the biggest of his career.
Oh, without a doubt.
5 on me right now. Vegas bad. Whew, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, my apologies, Noah.
Well, right now I just got pure blackness outside, so I think it's just rain. A little bit of thunder.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully it'll get worse than that.
Yeah, well, at least I got my lighting finally fixed.
Hey,
Right,
nice.
there you go. That's all it takes, brother.
That is all it takes indeed.
Anyway, I hope Conrad continues. Aww. About to say, all three of those men are going to need ice baths and massage after that.
Yeah,
Oofa.
for sure,
Yeah.
without
Somebody
question.
Somebody call NWA Japan. I almost said.
Somebody call Mama. Storm.
Somebody call his mama. Throwback.
Funnily enough, that guy is actually in a 6-man tag later tonight.
He is the World Television Champion.
But you want to talk about champions? Talk about champion of the industry after last night bringing an incredible professional wrestling showcase for women's wrestling. It's Mickie James taking on Smiley Kylie Ray.
Are we gonna go hardcore country for the Smiley one tonight?
Have to.
In the biggest match of Kylie Ray's career.
Definitely one of the highest profile.
No, I guess Conrad is sticking out around. Cool.
Hey! Again, you cannot help but smile when you see this young professional wrestler's happiness.
Exactly.
She's so infectious.
Everyone loves her. Everyone loves Smiley Kylie Ray.
You can't help yourself.
And she can't help herself, literally. Sometimes people call that a curse. I call it, I just call it extra reinforcement.
Apparently, she's a huge fan of Conrad's.
So look, I would not mind getting high-fived by Kylie Ray as she goes into the ring with her traditional entrance, slides him face first.
I wouldn't mind going in and high-fiving Conrad Thompson. Dude, I'm a huge mark for Conrad Thompson. And that gets me heat with quite a few people. I really don't give a shit.
Hey, man, you are a fan of your own design. There you go.
Damn right.
She's so sweet. She's so bubbly, but when that bell rings, she can be vicious. Here comes Mickie!
Hardcore country.
How hyped right now is Mickie James after last night alone? Look at that. And now she's in for the NWA.
Talk of the town. Conrad said it best, man.
And by the way, congratulations again to everybody involved in the ring, out of the ring, in production, you name it, for a tremendous show last night. Empire was a one-of-a-kind classic, and if this is an annual thing going forward, sign me up.
What Noah said.
Multi-time women's champion, multi-time divas champion, former knockouts champion. Mickie James has done it all.
The one thing she hasn't done, she's doing now.
Wrestling in the NWA. You got to consider, could we one day be looking at her challenge for the Burke?
I'd be all right with that.
I would be all right with it, but somehow I don't see it happening.
As the crowd chants, thank you, Mickie. And I definitely go along with that. I can't tell who's more emotional right now, Kylie Ray or Mickie James.
Right.
Who's more emotional right now? Yes.
Now, I think Kylie's emotional for facing somebody with the legendary status of Mickie James, but also they're both emotional because of last night.
Yep.
Yeah, just pure emotion. That's what you love to see in professional wrestling. That's when you know you truly are in something special.
Yep.
Exactly.
And didn't Kylie help open the show last night?
Yep.
She did.
Triple threat match, the three-way dance.
And let me remind you, she was not involved in the decision.
No, Diamante pinned
Chico. My girl Diamante got the win. All right, here we go. And shout out to referee Gerald Fritz, by the way. Oh, one count.
Good one count for Mickie James.
And we're in a collar and elbow tie right now, looking for control. Bit of a filling out process.
Mickie stepping on the ropes to try and get some leverage. I haven't seen that before.
It's a good move, though. Kylie Ray was going for the standing switch. Mickie with the reversal.
Yep, and now with the wrist lock.
Also, I want to just say, as someone who watches all things wrestling, I'm looking very forward to Kylie Ray taking on the returning to the States, Killer Kelly, this coming Saturday at Black Label Pro Wrestling. That's going to be an awesome match. I would love to see Killer Kelly involved in the NWA. I just want to see Killer Kelly wrestle live. That's really one of the wrestlers I just want to see wrestle live.
Don't blame you. I hear she's incredible.
Hey, she's the first ever WXW Women's Champion. She has been a huge motivator for the likes of Legit, Layla Hirsch. Cover!
2. And
been involved in Jarvis Burnett's Bloodsport. Trained veteran of the game.
And who's the ref tonight for this match?
Gerald Fritz.
From...
Cover? Oh, wow, wait a minute. I thought you were going for a cover. No, it was our first kick. Oh!
Kylie playing a little mind game with Mickie.
That close to kicking her chin in.
A Levada Cadabra on the part of Smiley Kylie Ray.
Now she wants to go for a handshake again. For those that have been watching the NWA lately, Kylie Ray has been one of those.
Coming for a mile.
Got victories out of nowhere. Oh, nope. Not even close. Whoa!
Nor was that. Snapmare takeover.
Oh, took too long. Okay, missed that by a mile. Then Mickie James off the ropes. Did not miss that kick.
No,
Cover, hooks the leg.
Cover 2, and that's all Gerald Fritz will get.
Double leg takedown. Jackknife cover. Takeover.
Into the bridge.
Oh, incredible core strength by Kylie Ray.
Great core strength and neck resiliency. Trying to go for the backslide. Mickie hanging on.
Oh!
Into the small package. Small package? No.
Not quite.
And now the STF.
Again, when Kylie Ray brings out that intensity, she is a force to be reckoned with.
And now Mickey's got to try and crawl her way to the ropes.
She's pretty close to the ropes, though. But Kylie really.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
But in doing so, she broke the crossface. Wait a minute. Mickie reverses the
She broke the STF, went into the crossface, and nearly got caught.
Again, on taste. Oh! Flapjack with chip follow up.
Mickey's reeling, but she's got the momentum.
Mickie James hasn't lost a step.
No, indeed.
I mean, think about this. Think about the last time she was involved in a wrestling match.
I think it was a while ago.
Oh!
Good God!
Kylie Ray literally explaining her game plan. I'm trying to get her in the ring. Well, you're not going to do it while she's on the turnbuckle, but maybe a superplex might.
Yes, indeed. And it looks like that is what Kylie Ray has in store for Mickie James.
Well, Mickie James, though, with the bad position. Oh! As Mickie James goes to the top rope. In position. Kylie Ray might want to look out. Mickie off the ropes!
Oh! Cover! 2! Oh! Gerald Fritz only gets 2. Kylie Ray stacked up, bent in half.
Kudos to Kylie Ray, though, getting out of that.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with the landing she had to take.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good kick to the gut. What
Might be for. Wait. Kylie Ray reversing. Going for the arm. Oh, release. Oh! Good night. 1, 2. She did not get her yet. That super kick, though, was on the button.
It was indeed. And Kylie Ray keeping up the pressure. That's smart. Into the third cover. Hooks both legs. 2 and no.
Well, even though she's not getting the 3 count, she's causing her opponent to exhaust more energy. And she goes right back for the STF.
This time on the other arm.
Again, though, Mickie James so well aware how to escape these type of maneuvers.
Yep. And Kylie Ray staying on her. Is there a little bit of frustration, perhaps, eking out of the smiley one?
Possibly. If anyone knows Kylie Ray, she can be a bit of a short fuse sometimes. Okay, really giving Mickie some distance. Some time to recover. I don't know how smart this is while she's planning her next move.
This is not smart. You got to trust your instincts.
Oh,
That's
get
why.
him! Corner, misses the target.
And now Mickie James going to take advantage. Kick
to
to the
the
gut.
midsection. And... Oh!
Mickie T!
That's it! 1, 2, 3. Great match! A hell of a showing by Kylie Ray as the veteran brings the hardcore country out tonight and the victory. What a weekend for Mickie James.
Mickie came to party, and that is exactly what is happening right now as she has disposed of Kylie Ray for the time being.
Ballroom just celebrates. Wait a minute. Whoa, who's that?
What's this?
It's a mask assailant. Last time we saw a mask assailant was TNA and it was Dagon Terra. What is this, a hammerlock? Oh, face first, middle turnbuckle. Who is this woman?
If it's Tara again, I'm going to die laughing.
I don't think it's Terra. It doesn't look like the same build. But who is this? Apparently trying to really... Oh!
Stiff bicycle kick.
Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa. I guess she wanted to send one last emphatic message. I don't know about y'all, though, but I think Deonna Purrazzo just picked a fight that she might regret later. Oh, no, wait. No. Don't do this.
The neutralizer?
It. Man.
Oh, man.
Deonna Purrazzo with the last statement here.
Look there, Kyles.
Well, talk about making an impact, a lasting impact. She wins last night against Melina, and she drops Mickie James with the Queen's Gambit. What does this mean going forward for both the NWA and Impact Wrestling when it comes to Knockouts Champion and Hardcore Country? Something tells me these two on a collision course for a classic. I think we just set up a match for Bound for Glory.
I'll tell you what it means. It means Deonna Purrazzo is in for a trip to the pig trough.
But still, that was just unsportsmanlike. On a weekend like this, when we celebrate 73 years of professional wrestling, I understand wanting to make it all about yourself, but come on now. Still, though, Mickie James victorious and Kylie Ray with the save and the assist. Respect to both these young ladies.
Damn right.
I think it got rocked on that one. She got dropped.
Oh, dude, Mickie is feeling it.
She really did, yeah.
Well, meanwhile, here comes Tim Storm, always the constant worker.
Yep.
Bad ribs and all, you can tell he's still feeling the injuries from that last match, even in victory.
Damn right.
Nope, that's it.
Anyway,
all right, we're gonna
great.
take a quick time out here, guys. Just 1 second here, but go ahead and do your finish what you're saying. I'm sorry, no, I interrupted you.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Do it up. Do.
No, it's okay. There we go. So if it uploads on time, come on. Things are taking forever, of course. Now I have an ad ready to go. There we go. We'll be right back on the Jeff Meacham Network.
Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Whoa, we shine.
Love that song, Sweet Child of Mine.
And you will see Jenna and Genocide and Rachel Ryan from Paradise Kitty the day before that gig coming up on Thursday night, September 16th at 7 o'clock Eastern Pacific, exclusively here on the Jeff Meacham Network. So stay tuned for the ladies from Paradise Kitty as they prepare to make their big return home to the Vibe Room and then, of course, to board the Jericho Cruise. So stay tuned to Paradise Kitty.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Tim's definitely hurting for certain, but you know what? He's a hurting with a victory, so it's all good.
Yep.
He's driven by the absolute atmosphere tonight at the Chase Ballroom, and that's why he's a constant professional. And again, congratulations to Tim Storm, and good to see him on commentary.
He's a working son of a gun. You think a freaking plunge through a barricade was going to deny him tonight?
Nah.
We need blazers. We just do.
Yeah.
They're so classy. I love those things. Oh, Macho Man shirt. It's literally sitting right here. I was going to wear it this morning and forgot. Tremendous.
You know
what we got now? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
You know what? Excuse me for a minute.
It looks like we're going to man action as Austin.
What the hell's Austin carrying down there?
What the? Wait a minute.
That's not the TV title we've seen.
No. What is that?
What is the man behind Almeida carrying to the ring here? What is that? NWA title. You can see the red letters on it. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know what sort of NWA title this is as this team comes out, Jordan Clearwater and the Mystery Man.
Very curious to see what title he's carrying there, Mr. Idol.
Well, Tyrus is carrying the actual television title. Again, the Pope has got to be, I just feel like, waiting for his rematch, and rightfully so.
Okay,
with the way Tyrus won the title.
With the TV title, which means, what is that championship that Austin was carrying? I wonder now.
I don't know.
Curious. Looking sharp, Case. Looking sharp.
Look at you with the blazer action. I dig it. Well done, sir.
Yeah. I found a collar shirt for today. I just didn't feel like it's too hot for a blazer. It's hotter than shit here.
Hey, good old JR wears nothing but collar shirts at times too, so I got you, Jeff. Don't worry.
I mean, I have my cowboy hat up here somewhere if I want to go full JR, but
I mean, I do have a cowboy hat from Nashville, but maybe I'll put it on during the main event. Go full JR. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do it all out. Anyway,
There you go.
All to be good. All to be good.
All right, then you have my word. Cowboy hat, no one. Good old NF.
Yeah, good old NF.
Anyway.
So I got a team here. The more I see these guys, the more they impress me. They're just they're just bruisers, and I love it. They're great.
This is a bruiser house of a tag team right here. I personally, I would call them future NWA tag team champions. And the Pope, what a partner! The former television champion. He's done it all in the ring. Hell of a representation for the NWA. Great commentator, great personality, great wrestler. This is the trio right here that I have winning.
Oh, yeah.
Since when is Bert Kreischer a wrestler?
Right?
I know, it's a wild time, right?
If you know, you know.
And now you know.
And now you do know, that's right.
Pope out to make money tonight and a statement to get back his title.
As he should.
Man, how far has Elijah Burke come, by the way? Good grief.
A long way.
It's really funny when you think about his lone WrestleMania showcase 14 years ago.
That's right. At WrestleMania 23, but the ECW originals were taking on the New Breed. Or Blood, excuse me.
And he...
No, you had it right.
You're right. New Blood was WCW, God help us.
God help us indeed.
And what's funny is they lost that night, but they won an Extreme Rules 8-man on Tuesday afterwards.
Yep.
But
Yeah, exactly.
Originals. Crazy booking.
For those who don't know, the New Breed was Elijah Book, Marcus Corban, Kevin Thorne, and Matt Stryker.
And now Matt Stryker's a commentator for Impact Wrestling, and I love it.
And a damn good one at that. Him and D'Lo are the team you didn't know you needed.
Isn't that the truth or what?
They're good, man. They make their... God, and I'm going to be douchey for a minute. God, I'm so glad Josh Matthews is not on there anymore. Oh, my God. Like, I can't even... He's such
more
a little pissant. I hate his guts so much.
He's more generic than Michael Cohen. I never thought I would say that.
I don't care about generic. He's just a flat-out D-bag, and I can't stand the man, so I'm glad he's off TV.
You wonder if he's actually that, though, or a character.
No. He is. I have personal experience.
Oh, I got you.
That block on Twitter I earned.
All right.
Glad I earned that one.
So here's the wild factor in this match to me. We have the mystery man. The only one that knows his identity, knows his agenda, knows his purpose is Billy Corgan himself, according to him. We have not heard anything from Billy Corgan regarding this man. All we know about this man is that he's simply here to show us professional wrestling because he loves professional wrestling. That's it. That's all. What's the end game here? What's the agenda? And honestly, is he really in this match to win this for the team, or is this more so maybe an observation standpoint?
Yeah,
well, either way, we're probably going to find out over the next 20 minutes or so.
I would say.
I don't think it's going to go 20 minutes. You got Tyrus in one half of the end starting off.
Right.
Tyrus smash indeed. Who are we looking at from the end here?
This is Pero.
And never mind. He just quickly tags out Jordan Clearwater.
All
Jordan
right,
Clearwater's had a weird run so far being part of the NWA, to say the least. All right, he feels confident, but again, you realize who you're in the ring with, right?
Yes, indeed. And Puro will not just waiting for him to turn around. And here we go.
Good night.
Straight out single punch.
That's what you get for feeding in your own ego. Uh-oh. Tag. This is about to get
Jordan's mama. He's not coming home. Ever.
Jordan's down. Jordan's down.
He's not going to come home the same way he came in.
Jordan's dead. Somebody call his parents. Somebody pick up the body.
Oh! Power slam the center of the ring. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, no. Whoa! Talk about dropping a house on somebody.
Yeah, right. And whoever this is now tags out to the Pope and a flapjack.
1, 2. Might be the shortest match tonight. Kick it out 2. All right. Great tandem trio offense so far by Pope in the end. As the Mystery Man and Tyrus just watch on.
Jordan Clearwater is not in a good way, to state the obvious. Triple Irish whip reversal. I've never seen that. Into the arm, into the hip toss.
The short arm
clothesline.
Back elbow strike.
And inverted atomic drop.
Drop. And sweeps the leg out. And drops the fist into the face. Constant offense by the Pope. He's feeling it tonight. But you know the Pope has a bigger thing on his mind.
Yep. No wasted motion or time by the Pope D'Angelo De Niro as he goes into the corner with Jordan Clearwater and starts landing those body shots.
Oh, wait a minute. Mystery Man's getting involved here. As the ref's being distracted by Tyrus.
And, of course, one half of the end trying to claim foul.
Ooh. And Mystery Man's down.
So we got Puro and who's the blonde?
I forget his name. Give me a second.
In the meantime, double blockbuster takeover from the Pope off the top rope, driving the Mystery Man and Jordan Clearwater.
And that is why they call him the Pope, ladies and gentlemen.
And he'll preach a sermon if you don't understand that, as Tyrus gets involved with a clubbing blow to the back of the head.
The blonde member of the end who's going for the Brock Lesnar School of Hairstyle, his name is Odinson.
Odinson, okay. Puro and Odinson. Couple big Norsemen.
The tag was not seen by the ref, as Tyrus is trying to say, tag, with the self-tag.
That is not a good way to spend a Sunday night.
Oh, man!
Neither is that! Good God!
That's what you call a Beal. From halfway across
Sunday,
the freaking
I'm not sure I
ring.
want to spend any of my nights a week like that, to be honest with you. Keith, I don't know about Sunday, but definitely most nights I don't want to end up looking like that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this match is going to go longer, by the way, than 6 minutes and 5 seconds. It's probably been.
I think you're right. And Jordan Clearwater finally getting some offense in. Shot him with the end. I'm not sure if that's a smart idea. Doing push-ups as a cover for him and gets a smack in the face for his troubles.
Okay, good. No leaks so far. That's good to know. Right now, we're getting a little bit of isolation action here. Pope right now, the unfortunate victim. As this trio takes advantage right now of the former television champion. You know, you got to wonder, though, going back to your point, Jeff, will that other title that Austin Allen came out with come into play here? Oh!
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody on commentary mention anything about it, so I'm curious.
Yeah, it's like more. Oh, wow!
Good move on the part from the Mystery Man. Cover 2.
Yeah, it's almost like a bigger non-factor in this match than the Mystery Man's offense and his identity, as we still don't know who is this guy. I know people have tried to interpret who he is, including Robert Anthony, who was formerly involved on AEW presentations, but honestly, I really don't know who that is. I try to isolate the voice and think about it, and he's still a mystery to me, no pun intended.
To quote,
Here's my thing
to quote the Lone Ranger, who is that masked man?
And the
Good
thing
throwback.
is, you know, usually with a masked man or a reveal or whatever, there's some sort of major story behind it. If it is who they're saying it is, which I never heard of the wrestler behind it until this gimmick, how do they play it out once he's unmasked? Like, why is it a big deal? Why did he mask? Why is this? Why is that? That's what I'm worried about going forward. But
Is
here
he
now,
a
he's a great
fixer?
wrestler, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Is he a fixer, though, for Billy Corgan? Maybe Billy Corgan is trying to get the title off Nick Aldis, as Nick Aldis faces a conspiracy against him and Strictly Business at times. Anyway. Oh!
Right.
Here's Mew there for the near fall! Sparrow right now is literally taking the match over. Or excuse me, I can't say the name. Odinson, thank you. You think I'll be able to say that playing Norse mythology Assassin's Creed?
Exactly, yeah.
Still have to finish that game too. Oh, I thought those clotheslines were going to go forever. Nope.
And
Not
Mystery
right.
Man with a big, solid boot to the side of the head and tags Tyrus back in.
again, Tyrus, the current NWA television champion. You got to imagine if anybody gets a pinfall on this guy, they would be next in line to challenge him for that title, as he has not even started his Lucky 7 run yet, where, again, if you hold this title successfully through 7 defenses, you get a shot at the NWA 10 pounds of gold.
Ooh. That's a fun rule.
Yeah, in case you were aware, Casey, Pope was literally on his last one, and Tyrus, by all means necessary, took the title from him.
So whatever defense is his next would be his first?
That is correct.
Okay.
It surprises me again that so far in this inauguration of the NWA, nobody has been able to do the Lucky 7. Ricky Starks being the inaugural champion, Ziggy Dice, of course, taking it off him, and then, of course, Ziggy Dice lost it to the Pope, and now we have Tyrus. 4 champions of this title.
Now, you say since the inauguration of the NWA, when was the title made a thing?
Governor with the full body press, you asked me that question, kick out too. It was during their first pay-per-view when NWA Power came back, I believe, and I believe it was called Hard Times, but Jeff can fact-check me on that because there's been so many pay-per-views I can't keep up necessarily with all my dates.
Gonna have to get me some Hard Time Blues, daddy.
That's literally where the name
came from. It was Hard Times. I'm gonna double check myself because I don't always, I claim to know everything, but I don't know everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I simply say I know what I know.
I get you. I get you, Jeff. Don't let the nickname and the name bar fool you. I don't know everything either.
There's a reason why I just call myself a simple man.
That's it.
Nothing special, just me.
Yep. Fun fact though. The whole wrestling encyclopedia thing came about because when I was originally recruited to Weymouth Youth Wrestling, I was supposed to come in and be the heel commentator in a 3-man booth. we eventually decided to just drop it, but the name stuck.
Exactly.
Hey, I think the name fits you, man, with everything you watch, and the fact that you literally got dates, checks, and venues for certain things, like calling that WrestleMania to a T. Well done.
So, just to show you how tied in this guy is to the history, the Billy Corgan history of the NWA, Ricky Starks became champion by beating Trevor Murdoch in a tournament final at Hard Times.
That's right. Because it was Trevor Murdoch versus Ricky Starks in the finals.
And that was, what's funny is he was recognized as champion from January 4th to March 3rd was Ricky Starks, but he actually lost the title only 2 days later at a taping. So because they go by episode air dates. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what's funny is I had Ziggy Dice on well before March 3rd.
Outlandish.
We both knew he'd won. We both knew it was a thing, and we had to dance around it like freaking ballet dancers trying to stand on our 2 feet, trying not to fall over flat on our face.
Clie.
Knew it was like, holy shit. So it was funny. And
that must have been fun.
Right. Yeah, and then the Pope became champion back in October, and then, of course, Tyrus officially was recognized as champion in August.
With a special Friday Night Power hosted by Strictly Business.
Right, and he had beaten Pope in June. So, yeah, the whole Disney taping schedule thing is a reality with NWA again. So.
Well, again, I'm pretty sure I heard there's they do 3 days of tapings, and then pretty much the rest of the time you do your own thing. And I'm pretty sure most of these people are not just sitting at home eating bonbons and watching retro television.
No, so basically what they're doing is, from what I was told, tomorrow and Tuesday, they're going to tape basically 9 weeks of TV.
Wow.
So, yeah, they're gonna tape right through to the next pay-per-view.
Well, I gotta consider that the focal point of the season's gotta be with the Champion Series and the team that won.
Right.
Because they all get title shots, including, supposedly, Velvet Sky as Tyrus goes off the second rope with, I'm not sure what that was, double stomp attempt maybe?
Maybe, but it looks like he tweaked his knee on that, and now's a good time for Odinson to make a tag, and here comes Puro!
Somebody call Brodus' mama. I mean, wait, what?
Oh! Throwback. Classic throwback.
Throwback in the worst way, but that's okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta acknowledge history, even though that's weirdest of times.
Although to be fair, I got a huge laugh out of that gimmick. So,
it's funny. I met Brodus and the person who was Tyler Rex at the time at SummerSlam Access 2011. Both of them are completely different characters, completely different people now, by and large.
And now Pearl takes. Oh, meeting of the backs.
Good
Clearwater and Mystery Man cracking backs.
I love that move. I don't know why, but I do. It's
very effective, if nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh Lord! Oh God! No! Are they going for the? Is this? Are they going for the Doomsday device?
Shout out to
the baby.
Time. He's got him up on the shoulder. Wait! Whoa! What's up?
Oh, there's what's his name from the Idol camp. What the hell's that guy's name?
It's another member of Idol's crew with the distraction.
I forget his.
Come on!
I'm sorry if I don't know his name, you guys. I apologize out there if you're watching.
Somebody in the comments, give us his name.
Yeah, somebody help me, please.
Lord help me, please.
Lord help me, please. I need information.
For Jordan Clearwater, as one half of the end literally drives him off, unaware that Tyrus is in the middle of the ring with his partner.
About to steal this match away.
Oh!
Somebody book Odinson's bed.
That heart punch literally just stopped the man dead. Oh. Blind tag by the Mystery Man.
Yeah, see, here's where we get the interesting
now here's where
dynamic
the
here with
comes
these
in.
two. Yes.
What's going to happen here? We're going to have a...
Oh, he waved him off.
You got
wow.
wait time. This is your moment.
You don't do that in Tyrus' face. And
Cover 1, 2. They win. Ah.
Oh, there you go. Interesting.
You know, you would say you would hate to see a match end like that, but we got an interesting ending face-to-face.
Because now I want a TV title match between these two. Now I want that to be a thing.
Well, honestly, we might have just teased that because it's the Mystery Man who got the win.
And I can't help but wonder if it's at that match that the Mystery Man is going to be unmasked.
Someone tells me this next season we're going to learn a lot more about the Mystery Man and his true motive.
Now, whereabouts does Power air these days?
It's on Fight TV at 6:05 on Tuesdays, but it's a paid subscription service. But it's
for $5.
Yes.
Oh, $5? Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's worth it.
$5 a month gets you the 4 weeks of TV, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it give you access to the whole archive?
Yes.
Yes, it does. So you can literally go back through and watch some of the greatest matches in NWA Power because there have been some classics.
Yes.
Into the fire.
And I love that theme.
Yeah. To quote a man whose father left the NWA many years ago, it's good shit, pal.
Into the
here, oh, look at that up in Conrad's face or Tim Storm's face. Interesting.
That's unnecessary, though.
Well,
but then, like you said, you're right. He is the next opponent.
But no, Tim's next opponent for this guy for one of these two.
Right, that's right. Because this is the title that mattered to me tonight. When I looked at this match, James Storm, one of my all-time favorites, America's Most Wanted, Beer Money, former Impact World Champion, and former, I might add, National Champion. And now we see we can finally get that belt back. Chris Adonis will not be no easy task.
No,
what
indeed. No, go on, Jeff.
What I find funny is James Storm's catchphrase is "Sorry about your damn luck." If he does become champion, we have a battle. We have a perfect storm for a championship match. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out for James Storm's luck.
I don't think it's happening, though, because you're up against a man who literally pulled an old lady out of a burning building with his bare hands. Chris Adonis is going to have a lengthy championship run after this night. James Storm, I hate to be this guy. Sorry about your damn luck.
So, Noah, were you ever on the air when I told the story of Luther Reigns almost destroying the XMV camera at a UPW show?
I don't think so.
Okay, so, short story.
What?
Luther Reigns, when he got fired from WWE, he was in the UPW ring cutting a promo, and our buddy, the Renegade, JJ, started the chant of "You were Kurt's bitch" at ringside. Got Luther so fired up, he smacked our own personal no DQ camera out of our guy's hands, almost broke the camera, almost broke our cameraman's face. The same night, SoCal Val was the victim of the Master Lock.
Oh!
And it was only saved by the man who's now the Elite Hunter, Kaz, Frankie Kazarian. So,
one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, which I found out, by the way, he'll be on the Jericho Cruise, so I get to see Frankie on the high seas. I'm very happy about that.
All
Haven't seen my boy Frankie.
The high seas rebel, man.
I just miss Frankie so much, and like Daniels is gonna be there. I miss him. Colt Cabana's gonna be on the cruise. Colt and I go back a while. Britt Baker will be there. I've never met Britt, and I've been jealous as hell of Big G and everybody. It's like
Big G went, to Britsburg.
seriously, like that was the only time I'll buy a Pittsburgh colored anything is that Britsburg Titletown tile. I'm all about that. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I agree.
But, other than that, not so much. Sorry guys. Sorry, not sorry.
Not a steel curtain guy.
It's hard to be a Steelers guy when you're a Dallas Cowboys fan since they drafted Aikman. It's a little bit of a hard thing to pull off. However,
that is fair.
Lifelong Kings fan though I sit, I respect the hell out of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I will till I go. Great hockey team. They had our guy, Luke Robitaille, for a long time, so I'm okay with.
Nice.
Wow, what the hell is Masters Adonis wearing on his chest?
When you're talking about football, it looks like he's ready to go for like a fucking with that type of vest.
Did he go back and borrow Perril's vest? Like, here, I need that. Give it here. Like, what happened?
I'm not sure.
Just saying.
No. What I think he did is he grabbed the freaking oh god, they're not in St. Louis anymore, so I can't really make this joke. But he grabbed the former Ram football player's friggin' chest pads.
Yeah. He grabbed the ones left behind by the Rams that didn't want to go back to LA, which they're idiots if they didn't.
Apparently.
Let's see. Comment here. Where can I watch the event? You can watch it at Fight TV.
Which is how all three of us are watching it.
We're watching right now on Fight TV. You could have bought the bundle, which included yesterday's show. So Check that out. It's on
Both shows.
I believe each event individually is $25. The bundle is $40.
You are correct.
So
I went for the bundle.
You're saving 10 right off the top there. So.
Yep.
And yesterday was worth every penny alone.
Every bit of that 25 if you paid full price, absolutely. And I understand what you're actually trying to ask, Pedro, and that's fine. I'm not that guy. I did that for WrestleMania last year and got so copyrighted paying that I had to bounce and say nope. So no more freebies.
Yep.
I either pay it or I can't watch it. It's as simple as that.
And if I'm gonna do a watch along, I'm gonna pay for it because I don't want to be that much of a freaking CS. You kidding me? That's just dirty tactics there. So.
Yep. And as much fun as it is to be a heel, there's some things you just don't do.
That's right.
I love that belt, and I love Sergeant Slaughter, the recent birthday boy, talking about I've got the original U.S. title. Maggot. He does. He's got that title at his house.
That exact design?
Yeah, the one they used in the U.S. Championship back in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, Jimmy Crockett gave him that when they changed the belts over.
Wow. There are very few belts that actually can pull off the color leather and really bring out the gold. That national championship is definitely one of them.
If I remember right, he was the first champion to wear the quote-unquote 10 pounds of silver. I think. I'll have to go back and, again, check with Greg and Mickie.
Check that.
10 pounds of silver. Why does that make all the sense in the world?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be. It was a very classic-looking belt, but the paint on the main plate had worn off, so all you saw was silver. So by the time people like Tully and Magnum had it, it was a flat silver centerpiece. 10 pounds of silver. It was the exact same shape as this. So
as
it worked
10
out.
Pounds of gold, but
right. So it worked out. Yep,
gotcha.
Same configuration, same everything.
I might have to pick up that belt for myself, honestly.
You know what? I got it off. Okay, so I don't want to take away from this match too much. I'll try to the condensed version. So I knew I wanted to replace it because I had
the flexing.
What I affectionately call the high spots version of the 10 pounds of gold, which was the one that Shane Douglas threw down, the one that Chris Candido carried, and Dan Severn, the one that had the belt design, but none of the grommets, right? So when the NWA, again, I mentioned the word yesterday, had its resurgence, okay, I got to find a way to replace that belt. And through the course of doing these, I raised the money. I'm like, oh, cool. So I got one that I thought looked Aldis accurate, which meant it looks almost just like the one that Nick carries to the ring every week. The seller said Redondo, California, which is like actually not Redondo, I forget where it is. Right there by the Wrestling Guy store where I was going to be that week anyway. Okay, I'll pick it up from you. Never heard back. Turned out the guy was in Singapore. So bogus belt.
International shipping.
Shady. Yeah. Well, he didn't charge me. I paid the regular shipping I would have paid anyway, but turned out it was a shady thing. So I found a guy in New York that had this, and if you look at the design, it is like the one they have on TV. You're going to see out here in a little while. This one came from New York. Okay, that one I've got. Ironically enough, the one actually came from Singapore. It finally got here. And it, not to sound bad, but it sounded like it went through the Sahara Desert and was laid out there for a few days. But I got it cleaned up. It wasn't 100% screen accurate, so I wasn't about to keep it. But the Renegade had a birthday last week, so I sent it his way.
Nice.
There you go.
I got a phone when we were going to NWA Hollywood shows, and we both had to sell for rent purposes. So
cool. All right, I got a phone call coming in. I'll be right back, boys.
All right, man.
And spins him out and just kicks him in the head. James Storm looking very good tonight.
I figured this would be a hybrid of things. I knew James was going to bring the fight and bring the brawling and bring the shenanigans, but I also knew that both these guys can technically, go if they need to go. So,
right.
And you talk about a guy that, really didn't, in my opinion, get the run that he should have gotten. Chris Mordesky. He has the look. He is the prototype bodybuilder, wrestler guy, and he just, unfortunately, if I remember right, he was still one of the guys that practiced being on the gas at the time. So when they went to push him, the PC police went at him, so they took him off TV for a while, which is bullcrap.
I agree.
So yeah, he's a nice guy, and a really good athlete in the ring, a solid athlete, period. I mean, JJ took a picture with him in Vegas the night Puck cut his pipe bomb, and he's just a big, he's every bit a masterpiece when it comes to the body. He's such a presence.
You can definitely tell how much work he puts into his physique, let alone his in-ring game. I thought that he and Eli Drake had a great chemistry in Impact Wrestling, but I also thought that it was wasted talent opportunity there too, because he really didn't get a chance to showcase what he was capable of, in my opinion. Here, though, he's been able to really show what he can bring to the ring and out of the ring as a character, and he's currently a champion. I think he deserves to be a champion, but again, my heart goes out to James Storm, who returned now to the NWA after such a long period of time.
Oh, yeah.
He was recently on wrestling and he got written off there because of injury.
Right.
Russian sweep.
With Masters, Adonis, excuse me, he's always been the guy, at least character-wise, who can hurt people with his strength, but also a little bit of that naivete. God damn it, Jeff. Naivete. Thank you. Good Lord.
The wordplay, folks.
Jesus. Just want to play Words with Friends. It's just terrible. So, like Carlito duped him more than once. When he was Eli Drake's second in Impact, you never really saw him as a threat to Eli's World Championship.
No.
Here, yes, he's still sort of playing second fiddle to Aldis and Latimer and even to Camille, but I would easily see him breaking it and going, you know what? I'm the national champion here. Let's not kid ourselves. I see that happening now more than I ever have in his career.
Yeah, again, if anyone in strictly business would buck up to Nick Aldis, I would think first it would be Chris Adonis to go after the 10 pounds of gold.
Right, because you got to figure. Tom's got the loyalty to Nick. He always will. They're buds. They've been buds forever. So that wouldn't be the first choice I would see is turning against strictly business. It would definitely be Chris. But as factions do, when they break apart, man, Aldis and Latimer's going to be so good.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, though, we have to see if Adonis will be extra motivated if he keeps this title to maybe go double gold, or if he loses this title, what will that mean for him going forward? As right now he sits down on James Storm, controlling the pace of the match with the headlock.
And Storm is fading fast. The crowd trying to get him a little bit of help. Storm up to one knee, both feet, and trying to fight his way out of it.
James Storm wearing primarily white when he always talks about I'm no hero, I'm no babyface, I'm no good guy, but all the heroes wear white, so it's just kind of funny to see him.
And I'm the real cowboy, the only one true cowboy in professional wrestling right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Though of course we know
when he came in the ring in TNA, he actually would fire a gun off at the crowd.
There you go. I imagine fire safety. They don't do that anymore.
If you can imagine 20 years ago, shorter hair, but still kind of a longer hair, not quite mullet because he wasn't Billy Ray Cyrus or anything, and no facial hair.
The babyface James Storm.
Babyface James Storm was babyface. it wasn't until him and Harris turned heel that he really started growing the beard out more.
I think the beard really works for him, though, as he's really been that aged veteran, that aging cowboy. But he still is a guy that can drink and kick your ass.
Yeah,
as he's about to do some of that ass kicking right now as he's hulking up, if you will.
He's feeling it. He is feeling it in the chase right now.
And the chase is behind him as he starts throwing the rights to Chris Adonis.
I mean, everybody in the NWA has got respect for James Storm. Oh!
So I think if Storm wins, this is where Bush gets their sponsorship pulled to the max here, because we're gonna have a major Bush party.
We're gonna have a drinking party after this match, beer fest. If James Storm wins this, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a 12-pack and a cooler underneath the ring in James Storm having victory.
I was gonna say, if there's not a celebration with Bush beer if the Cowboy wins championship, they're marketing the wrong way.
I agree, 110%.
Saying right now.
What's the go-to beer for our Cowboy? Just saying. But anyway.
I don't know about Cowboy, but like I said, they have Bush beer, as a sponsor of the show, so they got to throw that in there. So.
Right, but you would think James Storm being here, being the Cowboy that drinks, maybe he would be the sponsor. But again, I think he first has to win the gold in order to really solidify that. Adonis, oh man, eats the right. Perched right now on the second rope. What's James Storm going for here? Uh-oh. Both men on the second rope. This could be bad. Oh, no. No way. No way. You got to get down from there, man. Going for a takeover. What a super run from the top rope. Adonis laid out.
That's a big solid dude during a run, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Oh, wait a minute. Got him up.
Wait. Are we looking for a Dominator, perhaps?
I think you're looking for Eye of the Storm.
Nope.
Oh!
Yep.
Spin cycle, Eye of the Storm.
Got her, hooks the leg! Oh!
1, 2, man, oh man, that's close.
That was really close. Inches from the mat. Again, like you said, Jeff, if James Storm wins this, you literally got the perfect Storm for the title next. And I want to see that. I really do. It writes itself. That's marketing. Brilliant.
It does. It really does. Like you said at the top of the show, the title that has the most likelihood of changing hands is right here.
And that's why I was most anticipating this match too, not just because of James Storm return to the NWA.
Right.
Oh! Go breaker.
Oh wow, there you go.
Works. I think he's just looking for that super kick.
Yes.
The lightning
bolt,
bolt.
baby. Here we go.
Closing time. It might be the last call.
So finish your whiskey or beer.
Tip your servers.
Chris Adonis.
Oh, did not. Oh, spine buster.
Oh,
that could be it. High stack.
Jackknife cover. No.
Kick of that too. Woo.
That's just straight power behind a spine buster when it comes to Chris Adonis.
This has definitely been so far the most competitive match of the night.
Agreed.
Without question.
Absolutely agreed.
Adonis now wondering what he needs to do, and I think he knows. Is it time?
Oh, here we go.
Throw away the key because the master lock might be coming into play.
And he calls for it.
The full Nelson. If he locks that full Nelson in, this could be over.
Chris Adonis locked in.
He's got it, man. He sank it in.
Very few are the men that have ever broken the master lock.
To my knowledge, one man truly broke it. Other men have literally gotten to the ropes to just escape it, but James Storm is fading fast.
He's fading very quickly.
One man that broke it straight up was the current WWE champion, so there you go.
Exactly, yes. Oh, look at this!
That is correct. Oh, that's one way to get out of it.
That's like Noah said, any way you can, man.
I'm just surprised James Storm didn't shove his own shoulder into the steel post. That was close.
Very close.
Man, look at him. Oh, no, just a ridiculous. Wow. Full Nelson slammed to the cover.
2-0.
That was close. Adonis begging. That was 3. That was 3. No, it wasn't, man. You still have to keep finding the cowboy. 2 count.
Yeah, it was a 2.
It was 2. Shout out to Aubrey Edwards, by the way. Thank you, Aubrey, for the nice shoot.
Yep. Love it.
One of my favorite referees in the business, next to Red Shoes or Hebner. There have been some incredible referees. Oh!
Breaks the back.
Ow. Jeez.
That hurt a lot.
That's savage.
That's just adding insult to injury right there. That's when you feel like you just literally have control of your opponent. It doesn't really do anything except piss off your opponent. Wait a second. Okay, now this is dangerous, all right?
Oh,
That looks like a bush.
No.
That looks like a bush.
This match is brought to you by Bush, and a beer might be going straight to the head.
Drinking James Storm's beer in front of James Storm. You're asking for a last call, buddy.
You are absolutely asking for a last call.
If I could him, I would not turn around. Too late. Bam!
Like a view. Oh! Last call!
Oh,
No champion! No champion!
Either way.
Wait, whoa, hold it, guys. I think Adonis got the foot on the bottom rope. I don't think this match is over.
This match is not over, or at least it shouldn't be.
You've got to be kidding me. That was it.
Oh,
If
he got it.
that was
He
it.
got the leg up. He got the leg on the rope. That's it. We're not done yet here, folks.
Oh, come on.
No, it's the right call. It's the right
I
call,
agree.
whether you like it or not.
The
Yes,
frustration, man.
Right call. It is the right call. And
You don't have
James
to like
Storm
it to
is
appreciate it.
pissed.
It's the letter of the law.
Again, the rest word is final, and the ref, he caught the call. So
Just barely. He almost missed it, but he did catch it.
the Chase room, the announce team, even James Storm, I disagree, but this match still continues. Adonis is still the champ right now.
Yep.
He's had a chance to recover from that last call.
Which may be the very thing he needs to take this one home.
And the referee right now, the most hated person in the Chase ballroom. Oh, wait a minute, Adonis!
Cover. Two.
One,
He had the
two.
rope. Oh,
Oh, man. Strictly Business steals it again.
by any means necessary, the champ retains the gold.
Don't be up in Tim's face. Okay, guys, I was going to say, if you go in Tim's face, he'll knock you out.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
Tim's next. So,
Like I said, James Storm, sorry about your damn luck.
The ref is getting out of that building. He's going to need protection to get out of that building safely. But Chris Adonis is still your national champion, whether you like it or not. The Cowboy just came up 1 second too soon. Oh,
That is heartbreaking for James Storm.
that is absolutely heartbreaking. Terrible circumstances, but an incredible return, incredible match. Again, the feet were on the ropes, though. But still, James Storm, that was a heck of an effort. Man, you hate to see a match end like that.
Yeah.
we will be right back.
Morning. Sorry to bother you so early on a Saturday. Are you, John Tate?
I am. Is everything okay?
Are you familiar with Joanne Harrison?
She's a friend and a colleague of mine. Why, is something wrong?
Well, Mr. Tate, her body was found inside her home last night, completely cut up. You wouldn't have to know anything about that, would you?
Michael Myers didn't die in 78 because 22 years ago tonight, he found her. But if he has returned, and if we don't do something soon, the people in this town are going to be in real danger.
After all this time, you're still alive. That ends tonight.
Welcome
And
back.
we'll talk about that
ladies and
momentarily
gentlemen.
because out comes
The
man.
Hi, Ric Flair, the legend, has returned home. Probably one of the, no doubt, greatest NWA, strike that, greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Nobody will ever rival the legacy that this man has raised in this industry, especially for the National Wrestling Alliance. What a moment!
I don't give a damn who comes and goes. There will never be another Ric Flair. Woo!
And in this building, in this venue in St. Louis, where he said, "Come on, it's Ric Flair. What are you doing? Make it happen." Sam Muchnick booked him into St. Louis and changed Ric's life as champion.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's the man. God, look at that! Look at that with those letters underneath. Mike, I'm just like loving. All right, here we go. Lay out here.
This is just unbelievable. We are looking at Ric Flair standing on the NWA logo in an NWA ring on an NWA anniversary special. It doesn't become more fitting than this in professional wrestling.
For the first time in 20 plus years.
And what a reception! Everybody on their feet. Take it in, Nate. Welcome home.
Talk to him, Nate.
He's literally breaking down. Yes, you are.
You are totally gonna cry. Shut up.
I'm not gonna cry.
All right.
I'm crying now. Shit.
Ooh. Yep. Enough said. Woo! Welcome back, Nash. Long over freaking due.
Damn right.
Good move, Corgan. Aw.
Whoa!
Wow.
Woo!
Yep.
Nope.
It's real shit, brother.
Damn right. An evolution was
Right outside the front door. It's right outside the door of his office. It's real life, guys. This is real shit.
Oh my gosh. That WrestleMania 24, the only match that mattered that night.
There. It was there.
surprise.
Right? There you go. Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, baby. Yep. He sure did.
Oh, hell yeah. Mmm.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Woo, nation.
The goal was forget your lady.
Oh, golly.
Jeez. Wow. Yeah. What? Holy!
This is happening right now. This is wow.
Ric Flair bought a ticket to an AEW show.
Sounds that way.
Whoa, man. Talk about immortal wrestling venues. Geez, St. Louis is freaking timeless.
St. Louis is chock full of them.
I remember that match.
Good match.
American Badass Taker.
Big Evil Taker, specifically.
There you go. You got to pop in St. Louis for that name.
Yeah, Charlotte drop.
13, actually. 14 if you have the NXT. She's 2 away.
Whoa, Nature, hold on here.
Oh, hell, here goes the laundry.
Hold on, Rick.
Uh-oh. He's feeling it. Oh, no. Nature Boy's feeling it. This is dangerous.
Tony Rogers moment there.
Oh, styling and profiling in an NWA ring at 73 years old. Actually, I think he's 75 at this point.
I don't want this to stop. I love this so much.
I don't want this to end. This is the greatest promo of the league.
Thank you, Flair. Yeah. Woo!
Oh, he's going to do it.
Woo!
That I got no words. That was
You don't need words.
That was immortal. That was just downright freaking immortal. Thank you, Ric Flair, for everything you've given, not just to the NWA, but professional wrestling.
For the better part of 6 decades.
You can call Kenny Omega. You can call Tanahashi. You can call Jericho. You can even call Roman Reigns a GOAT. There is no GOAT bigger, purer, and truer than the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Can you imagine Tim Storm sitting there, the guy who had to carry this into the Corgan era, watching Ric Flair preach the gospel? Like, God damn, that must have been a moment for him.
Yeah.
I mean, Velvet's worked with Rick before over Impact, so she knows. And Joe, I'm sure Joe knows. He's a lover of history.
If anybody knows,
I'm having Tim Storm, being the world champion and having that,
if anybody knows,
champion of all time.
Yeah. If anybody knows, Tim knows.
I mean, that was Ric Flair. What else needs to be said?
Yeah.
That was Rick.
So while they're collecting themselves there at the chase, and while we're getting ourselves back together here, I did run a commercial before Nate came out, so I do want to give a little bit of the rub there if I could. Coming up on October 28th, the day before this gets released, actually, Braden Timmons, the filmmaker behind the Haddonfield Niner, will be returning to the network and going once again one-on-one with Jeff Meacham. So stay tuned for that coming up at the end of October. All right, go ahead, fix the camera.
I mean,
like a good little boy.
I'm still trying to process everything we just heard and saw in that ring.
Right.
What we just saw in that last 10 minutes was literally what you basically said, Casey. 70-plus years of wrestling immortality brought forward tonight. That was unbelievable.
Yeah. See,
but
I've wondered. He mentioned the belt, and I've wondered since Billy took over, and since I found out he had purchased the Mildred Burke title, has he made the offer to Hunter to get the original Dome Gold belt back? Because it looks beautiful in the display case, hanging outside his office, but it belongs here. It really does.
Yeah. With all due respect, that's the thing that should be right there. Forward showcase in the NWA.
Yep.
But if anybody deserves to be the caretaker of the most historical wrestling championship in the business, other than the Big Gold, which of course we know Conrad has, I'd say Hunter's that guy.
It is absolutely Hunter. If you want a historian, historian.
There's
hey, JTG.
Yeah, there's somebody back there that I knew. Johnny Good Time and Johnny Yuma from NWA Hollywood days. God, there's a lot of people I know here. This is gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a good Royal. Sorry, got a little lost there in the shuffle. Luke Hawks,
we're coming off Ric Flair. Not to underestimate what we're about to see as these 12 men go after an opportunity for the national championship. But again, you're following Ric Flair, who basically gave you.
That's right. This is why did I think it was the match with Storm? Wow,
I don't know because I personally thought Battle of the Lou was impromptu number one contenders towards the next challenger for the TV or the 10 pounds. But with Tim Storm winning that, clearly that's not the case unless Murdoch wins tonight, or maybe that's what's being played here. Because I know the 12 men was about the national championship, which is still being held by Chris John.
That was 100% my fault.
It's okay. But Casey, you were saying something a moment ago.
If there's
only 11 guys in there.
If you want to talk about a true, unadulterated historian of the wrestling industry,
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, suppose that.
You gotta go some to find more of a historian than Hunter.
Yeah, so I'm okay with it being where it is. I wouldn't mind, going to NWA event and seeing it on the display there because I have such a love for the history of championship trophies, championship belts that, man, that would be awesome to be able to get close enough to it. I sure as hell ain't going to the tower. That ain't happening. They don't like me in that building, so that ain't happening.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that is absolutely fair.
It is what it is, as the dream would say. So
it is what it is. Now I heard somebody mention a little JTG. What do you see him, baby?
Well, that'd be. Yeah, I don't see him out there, or maybe I missed it. But like I said, there's only 11 guys in there right now. So the chat room mentioned Adam Cole, baby. That'd be a stretch, but that'd be cool.
It'd be cool, but I don't know, man. Adam Cole's future is up in the air at this point. Again, seeing is believing.
Yeah, and WWE wants him back badly.
Oh yeah, of course they do.
There's some big players in this match. Yeah, we got Mims, we got JTG, we got Slice Boogie.
Yep. Got this yet. All right then. Mims,
got Hawks.
Mims.
We got Jack Stain, I think, right there. We got Sal.
That's not Jack Stain. Where do you see Jack Stain?
Oh, wait. No, that's not Jack Stain. My bad.
No.
He's got the same type of red tight.
Right. Sal Renaro out there, of course. He's been a favorite among the NBA fans recently. May's best friend.
Yeah. Oh, look. It's
Danny Deals. Oh, goody. Why is that microphone?
I'm just gonna say this right now. Nobody can pull off a jacket like that except for Rod Ronnie. Rest in peace. The original voice announcer of The Price is Right for the Bob Barker era.
The Big Gold was actually commissioned by Jim Crockett, not by Turner. It was defended in Turner's WCW.
All right, who do we got?
Wait,
Who's
whoa,
our
whoa, whoa,
12th
whoa,
man?
whoa! Hold on, you were right,
Who's
Jeff.
our-
Who's coming?
Who is our 12th man?
I don't know. I don't see anything yet.
Who is it?
What the hell? That's Founder James Mitchell.
The Sinister Minister?
Who is he walking out, though? Who is that?
Who? What the? What? Who is
James walking out?
Judas?
Judas.
He was involved with Lucha Underground?
He's in TNA apparently also, or Impact. Huh. Let's see who this guy is. I'm curious now.
Yeah, I'm really curious now. I figured we just found our winner. Whoa! And Founder James Mitchell from friggin' what the hell is happening here tonight?
The correct answer was a lot.
Look at the height of this guy!
It's a big dude.
This is one of those things where in the Battle Royale, you want to go after the biggest target first. Well, 1,100 people, target sighted. Whoa!
All right, now I heard them mention a former name, but I didn't catch the name on Judas.
Well, they said where he worked. I just didn't hear the names.
Who is this guy? He's literally standing in the middle of the field. This guy's got a death wish. Or he's that confident.
Either way, I think we're in for
Find
a
out who he
treat.
is here. Yes.
Whoa, that's different. 1 foot touches the floor. No matter what, you do not have to go over the top rope.
Oh, that is.
Oh, man! Oh, my goodness. That guy got planted.
Makes things a little bit more desperate. So,
Well, and think about this. There's people that go for like slides or try to hold on to the bottom rope. Literally 1 foot, and that's it. You're done. And so far, we got no eliminations, but somebody got just planted for the NWA logo. I'm still reeling off Ric Flair, by the way. I mean, I want to be more invested in this Battle Royale, but right now, the only thing that matters to me is, A, we just saw a few minutes ago, and B, who is this guy with Father James Mitchell? This is the same guy that was freaking advocate for Abyss and Raven. This guy is the freaking... What am I... I don't even know what I'm saying.
what did you find, Jeff? What did you
Whoa!
find, Jeff?
No, it wasn't. Never mind.
And that guy just came out of nowhere off the top rope. High risk. Wiping out the field.
Also nice tribute to Dusty Rhodes on the guy with the polka dots on his pants.
Respect. Got Slice Boogie over there.
That's not Luchasaurus, is it?
No way. There's no way that's
God,
Luchasaurus.
God, no.
Oh!
As
Okay.
much as
He
I
worked
wish
in. He worked in Underground. He worked in WWE. He worked in Impact. No, Austin Draven is the name that's on my mind right now, but I don't think it's the same guy.
I think you're right there.
Judas Jackson, Austin Morrison, Judas. God, it looks like him, but I don't know. I don't know. If anybody in the chat knows who it is, let us know, please. Anyway, either way, this guy has a presence.
Yes,
to be
please.
sure.
Please help us, baby. We need some help out there.
If this is literally Luchasaurus, I will be bloody shocked because that's the first time I see Luchasaurus not from the prehistoric era evolved into a dark fixture.
I don't think it's Luchasaurus. His beard.
If that's Austin Madison, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about what this guy looks like, and I'm like, wait, what? No way. There is no way. I've got to find out. There's no way, though, that's Luchasaurus.
I'm trying to get on Twitter and see if anybody's talking about it because I can't get any answers out of this Google search. But anyway, either way, he's definitely got us guessing whoever he is.
Well, let's see what offense he brings in the meantime. Meanwhile, by the way, the person you were referring to earlier, Casey, with the polka dots is, of course, May Valentine's best friend, Sal Riano.
Sal Riano.
And he's almost eliminated.
Sal Riano looks like he just came from the thrift store, and he's about to have to go back there if one more of those punches lands. No.
No eliminations yet. I'm just looking at Judice right now. Apologies if I screw up the name. Slice Booger, though, in dangerous territory. Ooh, that was close. Oof. Or Marche Rock, excuse me. I forgot that Marche Rock and Slice Booger are wearing similar gear.
And JTG in rough shape as he gets his back raked.
Now, okay,
Man.
you said Ricky Banderas. I don't think that's the same guy. Wasn't Ricky Banderas a completely different looking character?
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure that's not Banderas. Again, I could be 100% wrong. I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. I thought the most interesting fan in the NWA that was an unknown was the Masked Man. Now I have a new primary target of observation in Judice being accompanied by Father James Mitchell. And by the way, for those that are wondering where Father James Mitchell been, the last thing he did was friggin' brought back Sue Young, who possessed Kimberly, who's now not dead bridesmaid in Impact Wrestling. Dang it.
Look familiar, Jeff?
Me and Wet Days from Lucha Underground. He was a dominating force. Uh-oh. Better hold on. Hold on.
Maybe. It's maybe.
Oh. Wait, did you guys get eliminated?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, you didn't get eliminated. Somebody else.
Not yet.
And everybody, though, just gang up at everybody.
Yeah, Sal's especially getting pretty bad.
Seriously, who is this?
Stiff right arm to JTG.
I don't know, but
well, Sal, the hand will protect. If I see Sal do a handstand to save himself, that'd be brilliant.
I don't
I
think
will
Sal's
laugh
quite
my
that athletic.
freaking head off if it happens.
Janen's gone.
There goes the heart
Oh, there
throb.
he goes.
Well, I'm sure some hearts are broken, but St. Louis will thrive. The men's in dangerous territory.
You know what's funny? We still got 2 world title matches to go, which I think is awesome.
That's right.
We got
both the 10 pounds of
Women's
gold and the
Championship
Underweight Women's World Championship.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yes, indeed.
Who is this
show.
guy?
Again, a good paced show again.
And no doubt,
If nothing else,
the former Vibora in
nothing,
Lucha Underground as a trios champion.
If nothing else, the NWA has always been skilled at show pace.
Oh, without doubt.
Yep.
Their pay-per-views are one of a kind. All of them. All of them stand out. Their pay-per-views during this power era, I like to call it, have been awesome. They've been like some of my highlights of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we don't have no more eliminations yet.
Not yet.
We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, looks like 11 people in the ring. As again, Judeus was number 13.
No, he was 12.
Was he 12? I thought they said unlucky 13.
No, he was 12.
Like, who else was eliminated? Because we're
As far as I
missing.
saw, there were 11 guys in the ring when he was announced.
There's so much mass humanity, though. I mean,
It's kind of hard to keep track.
especially because some of these names, I don't think even the fans are that familiar with. Because they haven't been that heavily involved on the NWA programming.
Yeah.
Again, it's a who's
Again,
who.
to the user. Yeah. Again, in the chat room, if you're trying to, you want your name on there, I should that, but I don't see your name facing here. And no, it's Joseph Park, Ronnie. Joseph Park is WWE agent anyway.
Gotcha. Right now, Judeus in the corner.
I
Well, Sal in
think this-
danger. Uh-oh, and he saves himself.
Just barely.
Oh,
He's
hang
not
on
out of the
for life.
woods.
There you go, brother.
He's not out of the woods yet, though. He's got to
That
get
is-
back
that's
in
true.
the ring.
Whoop! The captain hangs in the
You
fight.
almost eliminated there.
Uh-oh, this could be dangerous for both men.
This is going to be very dangerous.
Oh, bo- 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 bo-
Not a good arrangement. Y'all need to
Oh,
get
and
back
Sal's
in.
on the middle rope. Oh, big right. Oh. Yuma and Sal just exchanging with each other. Chopping Sal
Smart
back
move,
into the
Sal.
ring. The captain might want to turn
Smart move,
around.
And so he does.
A wise move.
Moves into
Oh.
the... Ow! Building up some speed.
The crossbody. Big splash
geez.
on the back. And the scissors.
I wouldn't do that. So, you know.
Bop. Good night.
He's done. He's done.
I have to admit, that was fun showing, though, by him. But
Yep.
seriously, you should never showboat when on the apron in a battle royal like this.
Especially when the rules are only 1 feet has to touch the ground and you don't have to go over the top.
Well, in this case, he just got knocked out, so his whole body hit the floor. But what in the world is about to happen here?
It's about to be
What is going on? What in the
It's a
world?
multiplex.
Who gets the best of it? Who gets the best of it?
this
Nope.
The guy.
Oh, I think Miz is about to tell us who. Wow, man!
That was great. Oh man.
Three men suplexed 4 men. There's a moment for you.
You know what that
Multiplex,
reminds me
like I
of?
said.
Love a multiplex.
You know what that reminds me of? Stone
What?
Cold told a story on the Broken Skull sessions with The Undertaker about an 8-man test of strength.
Well, that was 7, so I think you're on point. And the 3 was greater than the 4, ironically.
And let's see, who was it? I'm sorry, I missed the name there. Give me a second here. To Barbie Ann saying, hi, guys, in the chat room. Follow the... No, we still cannot see your name, Barbie. We cannot see your name. It still says Facebook user. People are claiming it's Murphy. It is most definitely not Murphy. He's too tall to be Murphy. Like I said, I thought it was Luchasaurus. He looks as tall as Luchasaurus, and the name research I saw suggested it's him. But
that's what I've been going through here too. And again, Austin Madison literally looks like him.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not Murphy of recent WWE Cruiserweight / Mysterio.
Oh!
Fame. It's definitely not him. He's too big.
Shout out to my brother from church, Paul Mead, who's been watching NWA 73 as well. Oh, wow, what?
Did Sal just eliminate 2 people?
Jacob.
The answer is yes.
So Jacob Rikers. Okay, you know what? I think I know who it is. Let me just get a look here. Hang on 1 second. It's definitely not Eric Redbeard. 100% not him.
It's definitely not him.
Absolutely not Eric.
You guys are
Redbeard.
just grasping for straws at this point. If you actually watch the show, which you're not, obviously, Ronnie.
And to be on, even if you
oh my word!
We wouldn't blame you for grasping.
Oh my goodness!
Goodbye, Sal. We wouldn't blame you guys for grasping at straws, even if you were watching the show.
Razor's Edge release. Goodbye.
We're grasping at straws, and we're actually watching the show.
Oh, now we're looking at 2 of the bigger men here duking it out.
All right. I got it. Okay, so the really big guy that was Jackson Riker's partner in Impact Wrestling. His real name was Michael Cole, by the way, which I think is funnier than hell.
Which is hilarious.
His name in Impact was indeed Murphy. Different Murphy, not Blake and Murphy. He was Mikhail Judas in TNA for most of his career, but he was the name Murphy in Impact Wrestling. So that's who it is.
Oh, okay.
He was he didn't win any titles in the major promotions he worked in, but he has been kind of all over the place. So yeah, he's there you go.
So he's a well-traveled journeyman, basically.
He's definitely a journeyman. And no, it's not Big Cass.
Okay, now people are just being foolish.
You guys are
you're
not
watching
the show, and it's really irritating that you guys are just chiming in when you're not watching the show. So I'm sorry to be a dick, but I'm happy with you guys sitting here, watching me. I really love that. But if you're not actually watching the show, guessing to drive us all is just unnecessary. He was part of Immortal. Yeah, he was. Him and Riker were both part. I mean, he wasn't really acknowledged much as Immortal, but he was out there with the team. So there you go.
Well, as we talk about the big man now and his identity confirmed, I think we're about to see a test of strength as we got a Tower of Doom situation out of the corner with Mims, and I believe that's Slice Boogie or
no, that's
Marshe Rocket. I'm sorry. No, that's not Marshe Rocket. Who is that?
It's all good. It's all good.
I can't tell who that is. Is that JGD? The ties don't tell me. Oh! What a kick. Uh-oh. Bye, Stanley.
Stanley got eliminated. Meanwhile, the Tower of Doom, Judas needs a little bit of help.
You might want to get out of the way of the drop zone, just saying. Oh, no. Timber!
Oh,
that's
jeez, that could have been really bad.
He just got out of there. That could have been tragic. You're right, that is JTG.
Really,
so JTG is still in this.
Yes.
Yes.
So we got Judice, JTG, Slice Boogie. Who else we got here? We got 3 others that I don't know the names of. Anyway, the only one standing right now is the freaking Judeus guy.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, now I get a look at his face. I do recall, at least, actually remember him being part of Impact Wrestling when Immortal was a thing. So
yeah,
I needed that.
The brought in there for muscle.
Yeah, I needed that memory, that muscle memory thing back. Okay, I got you. So, yeah, I mean, he's clearly the favorite here at this point.
Yep.
Hey, Jeff. Paul Mead, you remember that name, right? You mind if he tries and join in the live watch along?
Oh, yeah, bring him in, please.
Let me see if I can get my WCW all-knowing compadre in here.
If he needs a link, I can send it to him. Just give me a second here. I'll go ahead and.
I'll forward the link from our chat. No biggie.
Fine. That's fine.
I got you covered. Whoa! Almost got another elimination.
Oh, God.
There we go.
I need to stretch my legs after this match. My
Ow!
me. Oh my goodness.
LaRue has been eliminated. Actually, I just realized something, Jeff. We got 3 title matches left. The tag team titles are still on the line too.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Oh wow, I forgot the tag title match because I haven't even thought
we
about it.
We got 3 title matches left on this card.
Yep.
And they're all after this match.
On the line. Yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
This is going the distance. Oh, wow, what a suplex release. Holy.
Jeez. Whoever this Slice Boogie is in the NBA to stay, folks. I'll tell you what.
That guy.
Yeah, he's a mainstay. Powerhouse, too.
Yes.
So we got Mims, we got JTG, we got Slice Boogie, Judeus, and
whoever this guy is that's about to be sent for the ride here, or not.
Counter. Are you kidding me? Slice Boogie's gone.
That surprises me that he didn't go all the way to the end.
I thought he would be in the final 2. I gotta be honest with you. When I saw this field, Slice Boogie was one of my prime picks.
Yeah.
And now, I'm not gonna be Jerry the King Lawler and be like, my pick now is blah blah blah. My pick's gone.
Yeah,
I'm not like that.
Yeah, no, that's my job.
That's it.
He's like, good grief almighty, you change your pick and you just ride, you pick your pony, make up your mind. We got the final 4, gentlemen.
Yes, we do. Now, I noticed that they call this the Battle for the Lou. Obviously, that's a reference to Lou Thez.
No, that was the match.
That was the triple threat opener. That was triple threat opener.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is just a battle royale to determine the next challenger for the national championship. And they're going at it.
Here we go. JTG.
By the way, JTG and Mims, what an amazing singles contest they had earlier this season. Man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, big headbutt.
Good to see you, sir. How are you?
Hey, how are you, Paul? Welcome to the party. Casey, Paul, Casey.
How you doing?
Make sure he gets his audio in order.
Ronnie, if it wasn't a good show, we wouldn't be out here calling it still. I don't know why. Whoa. Jeez.
Trying to get his audio in order. Oh, that was close. Yeah, make sure you got your audio device in order, man. And close any other apps that use a microphone, because I bet you're drawing on your phone. Oh, no! Mims is gone. But seriously, I don't remember this type of sign unless you talk about baby. So,
sorry, 1 second.
No problem, man. It's great to have you. You actually are in time for the 3 biggest matches on this card that are coming up next. So this show's gonna go much farther than Empower did.
I was watching it on my laptop. That's why.
Oh, nice. All right, well, this is going to be a situation where they're going to have to gang up on this guy 2-1. Judeus right now is the dangerous factor in this match.
No, Graham, all I'm saying is, it seems like everybody that was throwing guesses out there wasn't watching, because it very clearly does not look like Big Cass / W. Morrissey. It does not look like Abyss. It does not look like...
wow!
The other people mentioned that were being guests, so it was just irritating that, actually watch the show, you guys. We invite you to watch the whole point is to watch the show and listen to us call along. But definitely watch the show. Definitely pay the bundle price or the 25
or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
this is what it's all about. Yeah. So anyway,
That's exactly. Enjoy life and enjoy wrestling. Have fun. By the way, Luke Hawx got eliminated with a crazy top rope axe hammer that sent his momentum out of the ring. And again, you just follow the ring, you're eliminated. We're down to our final two. It's going to be either JTG or Judais.
And one of these guys will have the next shot at, as of now, Chris Adonis, which leads me to think
indeed.
I would have it be JTG because again he's got the whole redemption tour going as far as
especially after
tribute to
Shad.
Shad and everything, right? Exactly. So I'd make it be JTG against, but then again you got James Mitchell coming out of obscurity again to manage this big beast of a guy. So
and I mean again, you just dropped named Father James Mitchell. Father James Mitchell is in NWA right now. This is crazy.
Good move from JTG. Is this going to be the
JTG got position. Oh!
teetering dangerously?
He's still holding on. JTG going for it again. Can he knock him off?
He's almost got him. Come on, JTG.
One arm release. His third time the charm.
Fall down.
Nope.
Got caught. He got caught. He got goozled. Oh!
I thought he was going to go through the ring for a split second.
My goodness.
That's impact. Man. Literally just grabbed the guy and just slammed him through the cerulean blue. He puts up that sign again. I don't know what that's about, but anyway.
I should mention I'm watching a stream that's way behind.
Ah, okay.
That's all right, dude. It's great to have you. Uh-oh, he might be going for that Razor's Edge again. Got him up on the shoulder.
JTG fighting, and he slips out the back door.
Oh, no! Ooh. Oh, hand release. Grabs the second rope. Kicking it off again. Grab the bottom rope. This could be it. No, good shoulder tackle to save. But he's still in dangerous territory. Needs to get back in the ring. Uh-oh.
This is going to be it.
No.
Nope. Maybe not.
No. Face first in the top turnbuckle.
JTG, you've got your space. Get out of there.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This could be bad.
This is going to be very bad.
No. You've got to fight out of that, JTG.
Fight out of it. Fight out of it.
Judais right now. All you got to do is push him off and he wins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Could be a very dangerous landing, though, as JTG is just fighting back with all his heart. Oh! Big right. And a second one. Then a headbutt to the midsection. And another one. JTG is basically out. Oh, wait, no. Still fighting back.
Still fighting.
Oh, and a headbutt.
Headbutt of his own.
Well, the shoulder.
And another.
And that one was directly to the head.
That one
breaks the grip. Wait, Judais, what is this? Oh, slip on the ropes. Oh! That's it! Judais wins!
Wow.
What a finish.
What a debut!
And again, but before I step out to take my little break here, I'll just say this. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not criticizing your inability to watch the show. Difference is you weren't throwing out names out there that it couldn't possibly be. You were just, going along for the ride. It was the people guessing actual names that there's no friggin' way it could be that was irritating. So throw it out there right now. So it was not a shot at you. I totally get having to work through COVID. That's why I'm doing this now. Yeah. So anyway, congrats to JS. He has a shot now at least at this point in time, the masterpiece Chris Adonis for the national championship.
So yeah. No, don't worry about a thing, bro. You are all set.
Yeah, nothing against you, pal.
So as we see the sponsorship for Bush Beer, I'm going to run a little bit of a longer ad because I got to go grab dinner. But we will be right back. If I'm not here when we get back, you guys do your thing. Camille's on her way out with Chelsea Green. Here's what's coming up next month on our sister station, Constantine Studios.
And
we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
We are back indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the NWA Women's World Championship on the line as history is made last night where the Brickhouse successfully defended against legit Layla Hirsch and Chelsea Green made history winning the first ever NWA Women's Invitational. Both of them come together now as the Burke is once again on the line.
And Camille has a lot to prove after her victory last night. She wants to prove she's not a flash in the pan. She wants to prove that she is everything that her group says, which of course is strictly business.
I think after last night alone, you cannot underestimate, let alone think anything less than the champion the NWA has right now in the Brickhouse Camille. But you also can't take anything away from Chelsea Green, who ran the gauntlet last night. Chelsea Green, of course, who has crossed Forbidden Door, being involved in Impact, NWA, and Ring of Honor. She very well could make history tonight.
Yeah.
And now we take it over to Kyle Davis for the announcement. She ran the table last night, folks. The first woman in and the last one standing.
Yep.
And Camille took it against a legit shooter last night and one hell of a bout that really tested how far Camille can be pushed. Now, you got to consider this. Both of these ladies, I don't think, are clearly coming in as 100%. This is definitely not a match about size and stature. Both of these ladies with a similar build, tremendous strength, tremendous cardio. But I got to consider, again, Camille, she has the title. Who's more motivated here, the champion or the challenger?
Who's more motivated right now doesn't matter. What matters is we're in for the first of our 3 remaining title matches for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the bell has rung. Lock the door. Take the phone off the hook. It's Camille and Chelsea Green for the Burke.
And we are underway.
You like that one? How's that for a throwback?
You're brilliant. Colin double tie right now. Standing switch by Camille. Oh, demonstrating her power already. Bringing Chelsea down to the mat.
I'm ready to see Chelsea bring the title to Impact.
It would be wild, and then I'm sure Deanna would like to challenge for that. Again, let's not sleep on the fact that Deanna Purrazzo dropped Mickie James earlier tonight. Those two are not done each other by a long shot.
No, indeed. But right now, we got to focus on what's in front of us. Double standing switch. Camille retains control. Chelsea Green trying to get out of trouble and manages to do so with a hip attack.
And then slips out from the bottom, but oh my goodness! Right back into the full Nelson lock. Yeah. Chelsea was taken a bit surprised by that. As right now, Camille demonstrates her strength, controlling her opponent. Oh! Stiff elbows, though. That'll do it.
Work.
Oh, wait a minute. Got caught again. Oh!
Bomb!
You haven't seen that for a while. And then a submission. Look at this. Looks like Camille's picked up a few tips from her last bouts with Serena Deeb and legit Layla Hirsch. Bringing down the mat game. Chelsea Green reverses the pressure. Shoulders down. Oh, boy.
I wouldn't say reverse the pressure on that. I'd say she stretched her legs and Camille almost got caught. More
again, all it takes is 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Paul, go ahead, man. Talk, man. You're the most quiet one here. Give us your thoughts on this.
Like I said, I'm like 20 seconds behind right now.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, and wrestling fans alike. Again, for anybody that has questions regarding WCW or TNA, you're looking at a living encyclopedia. My brother Paul Mead. Ask them now or forever hold your peace.
No.
As we continue to enjoy the NWA. Backslide.
Cover, no.
But still, Chelsea Green holds position.
Both women help to their feet. And Chelsea Green with a stiff kick to the side.
What's he going over here? A sunset flip. Got her over.
Attempt and executed. Camille
and Camille.
Cover,
counter.
2, no.
And Chelsea. Shoulders down. And no Camille. Run. Oh, good grief. Repeated last night. One, 2.
Almost
good grief almighty. All right, let's go with the match book cover. Oh, tries to go for the jackknife counter. Camille with the counter cover.
Good Lord.
Oh, my word.
Talk about a display of pure athleticism on the part of these women.
Talk about disorientating each other with all those freaking counters.
Yeah, don't get dizzy, girls.
Man.
And now they're right back into it.
This is still a filling out process, in my opinion. We really haven't established dominance or control in this match. We've basically just been sending messages to each other. When I look at these two women right now wrestling in the ring.
Camille over the
top.
Stiff right hand to the back of the head. Paul,
and just like that, I think Camille just asserted her dominance as Chelsea is down.
But
Colin Andrews says Noah should go to broadcasting school.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I think he's got
he
enough. I think he's got enough on his plate with his current schedule. Paul, who do you got for this match?
Chelsea.
Andrew Panagiotis agrees with you.
I mean, I didn't do a prediction, so.
Nah, there's no need to. This is just special. Oh, yeah, my goodness.
Yeah, no, my Indy Force title. Released. Yeah, no, my Indy Force title isn't on the line here. This is just for laughs.
Now, this is just a celebration of professional wrestling. Again, 73 years, the National Wrestling Alliance.
To my knowledge, the oldest surviving professional wrestling company on the planet.
And you would be correct.
Definitely the oldest in America.
Yep, God bless it. Oh, got to get out of the corner, though. Up on the shoulders.
Because CMLL was founded in 33.
The CMLL. Oh!
1933?
Makes Samoan drop, hooks the near leg, kick out at 2. Or 1, actually. Wow, I thought that was a 2 count.
Oh, look at Chelsea. The lights are on, but ain't nobody home. And Camille is to her feet, and that's a bad situation for the hot mess.
Well, we all know that wrestlers have that unique instinct that you only can get when you're in a wrestling ring. Chelsea Green, no stranger to that.
No, indeed.
Oof. She's also no stranger to being beaten up either.
Yep. And now Chelsea Green hanging lifeless over that second rope.
Everyone's in for the hot mess. I must say, this actually intrigues me.
Chelsea for Colin Andrew as well. Nice.
I think that what it comes down to is people see more optimistic opportunity with the NWA Women's World Championship across the Forbidden Door with Chelsea Green as the champion. While Camille, she wants to stay within the foundations of the NWA and keep the title there, wrestling anyone underneath the NWA banner alone. But hey, I get where you're both coming from.
And there are arguments for both sides.
There is. Paul, is that your thought why you want Chelsea Green as champion? Do you want to see her defend that title in Impact Wrestling, for example?
And Ring of Honor and AEW.
Why not? Why stop there? Throw New Japan into the mix.
Well, New Japan Pro Wrestling is about the men, but I understand where you're coming from. I would say Stardom. Again, Mayuri Utami is a former Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. I would definitely not count her out being involved in this Forbidden Door at some point. No, and Camille's no stranger to Japanese pro wrestling. Neither is Chelsea Green. Both of these ladies, of course, have experience in that. Oh, missed the elbow drop.
And Camille needs to take advantage of that right quick. She slithers out of the ring. Normally for a break, that would be a wise move, but she's not aiming for a break, it looks like. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, and now Camille focuses her attack on the already prone, injured wrist and arm of Chelsea Green. You have to imagine that target was going to come into play eventually here.
Colin brings up a good point. Imagine the media with her and Cardona if she wins.
Well, marketing, media exposure, that would go to the strength of Impact Wrestling, as I've talked about on the podcast, which is one of the folly points that Impact Wrestling definitely needs. More advertising.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic here. If Camille wins, all right, we don't know what's necessarily next for the Burke or the NWA Women's World Championship. But the NWA Women's Division has a very deep roster, as we learned yesterday. Kenzie Page, Lady Frost. I wouldn't mind seeing Tootie Lynn come after the Brick House. So there is, again, that opportunity on both sides to really take this title even further. And I definitely would not count out Serena Deeb one day coming back for it either.
Or Thunder Rosa, for that matter.
Well, I feel like Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb need to have a one-on-one before either of them can come back after this title. Because we know, how either of those ladies feel about their position towards the NWA Women's World Championship.
No, Graham, we've not seen that, or at least I haven't. Paul, Noah, have you guys seen that?
Shout out to Renee Paquette's oral sessions. I do remember watching
No.
clips about that. And again, she talks about how she thought that she might not be wrestling right now. And yet here she is. It's one of those things where it comes to wrestling. Oh, you're going to be out this long. And Chelsea's like, nope, I'm going to be back in the ring. By the way, if you haven't listened to Renee Paquette's oral sessions, great listen. Go check it out. Highly recommend it. Argentine backbreaker right now. Literally controlling her opponent.
She used
Camille
it
feeling
against-
very confident here. Chelsea finding out of it.
Camille trying to take a page out of last night's.
Oh!
Cut her!
Out of nowhere. The first time right now, Camille is down.
But so is Chelsea. Neither one can capitalize, and as such, the official has started the count.
That's right. If either of these ladies don't get up to their feet by count of 10, this match will be ruled as a draw.
And Camille will retain her title.
Champion's advantage.
Yep. Big right
Oh.
hand block, and Chelsea counters with the right of her own. And again, one more time, she's firing up.
Paul, I've been meaning to ask you. We've seen Camille, we've seen Chelsea Green. What impresses you about both of these amazing athletes?
Uh,
Oh! Double leg cover on the Camille. Kick out at 2.
So I think
Anyway, you were saying, Paul. Caught you on the spot there.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say. Noah, what impresses you, Paul, about these women? Paul, yes.
He's got no words. He's speechless right now. Even if he's behind, he knows. Hey, he's rooting on Chelsea Green for a reason, all right? Everyone knows Chelsea Green. Oh.
I mean, I've been watching her for years.
What was the first match you saw Chelsea Green in? Or Laura Van Ness?
Probably her TNA debut.
Okay, then. Under the reign of course, Maria Kanellis and Allie, and Sienna, that whole faction. What a missile drop kick out of the corner!
You don't see that often from women.
Cover hooks the near leg! Kick out at 2.
Did she blow?
So close.
Did she blow Camille a kiss goodbye while in that cover?
Possibly.
Talk about getting inside your opponent's head.
Well, again, like Sami Zayn alluded to, professional wrestling is psychology literally in front of you. Everything that's done, everything you react to, it's literally living psychology.
Yep. And it takes a special kind of mind to understand it fully.
Whoa!
Nice!
1, 2, how's that for dominance? Kick out at 2, though.
I've seen that move a few times in WWE. I don't remember what it's called.
I mean, it's like a scissors drop almost. She literally just dropped the leg on her. That was impressive. Yeah, I have not seen Camille utilize that at all.
Trying to think of who I've seen it do it.
Swinging net breaker. We are all familiar with that move.
Yes, indeed.
Uh-oh, she's in position.
That's a classic that goes back.
Football background coming back into play, going for the spear. Oh, stops herself. And gets caught in a suplex.
Sidestep, put on the brakes, paid the price.
Chelsea Green right now, feeling in control. Camille is vulnerable. What's going to happen here? Oh, spear out of nowhere. Spear. 1, 2. No. Chelsea Green finds her foot on the rope. The match continues. Camille can't believe it. Incredible resourcefulness by the Hotness.
She did not kick out, but she was able to break out the pin.
Great ring awareness. This is a great match right now.
Amazing ring awareness on part of Chelsea Green, but did that
just Chelsea Green roll up 2. Oh,
I thought that was it.
I'm gonna go out limbs here and say this might be the best match of the night so far.
So far, absolutely.
I think I gotta agree with you here, man. Again, the women have really brought it this weekend. Oh, Chelsea Green might be looking for the unprettier. Oh,
hits the knee to the back. And turns around instead into a stiff forearm shot. Camille
setting up again.
Spear.
Nope, not yet. Wait, what's this? Oh, the injured arm.
Is that a reverse?
Trapped into almost a key lock.
Almost looks like a reverse Kimura.
Oh!
That can't feel good.
I don't know, man. That will definitely rip your arm apart. Oh! That's it. That's it. That is it. Camille wins via submission, literally breaking the arm almost of Chelsea Green in that maneuver. No choice but to tap out. The extra pressure added when she sat out on that and literally wrenched back was just too much for the hot mess to bear. And once again, it was that vulnerable limb that was the difference maker and the eliminator. Incredibly hard fought bout, but the Brick House retains.
And the
Two nights in a row, and Camille stepped up to the plate and delivered. Congratulations to the Brick House, still the NWA Women's World Champion.
Flyaway hair and all, no doubt, Strictly Business are very happy with this result.
Well, Chelsea Green, though, she has to be incredibly proud of the effort she put forth here. She made history at the Chase.
How could you not be?
All right, well.
That's not going to make her any friends. But then again, that's not what this business is about, is it, Noah?
No, and Camille will tell you straight up, she doesn't care what people think about her. What she cares about is delivering what she knows she's capable of, and that is professional wrestling. And there's been not a stronger example of that reproof than that title you see on her shoulder.
Yep, the Burke remains where it's been the last 2 nights. Yep. And God knows however many days it's been since her reign began.
As we go into a brief intermission talking about our sponsors, I just want to encourage people, please continue to follow Jeff Meacham Network and stay tuned where, yes, we will be back with a live watch-along for AEW All Out and further things to come. So whether you're a Disney fan, a wrestling fan, a horror movie fan, a music fan, the Jeff Meacham Network has you covered. Support the Jeff Meacham Network today. Share and tell your friends. Meanwhile, we go into our next title bout, the NWA World Tag Team Championships, representing AAA, La Rebellion, takes on the unlikely duo of Aaron Stevens and Kratos for the gold.
That would, of course, be JT Kratos.
JR Kratos.
Wait, whoa.
He's just Kratos. Oh, what?
Wait a minute. Whoa, what the hell?
Oh.
That's Conan!
Kratos!
K-Dog up in there. There you go.
And the LAX 5150 Fiend, Paul, you recognize that? Oh!
Wow.
Yeah, Paul.
It takes you back some, doesn't it?
Yeah, Paul literally short on words.
I mean, he just came out on my stream.
Yeah, remember, he's behind you guys in feet, so.
Yeah, I know. I like his delayed reaction, though. And Paul can tell you all about Conan being, of course, an LAX fan, a TNA fan. We just saw Conan in the corner of Kenny Omega back at Triple Mania, and now he's in the NWA. Good grief!
Conan is busier than ever, eh, Paul?
Man. When was the last time he was at Impact?
The last pay-per-view or the last monthly special?
What was the last
it's
time
been a minute for him in Impact. They're still not all lovey-dovey kiss make up yet.
Not by a long shot, I feel like.
He did commentary for Bound for Glory last year.
He did.
Yeah, but again, it's wounds can heal. It doesn't mean they're going to close completely.
Yeah.
So.
Hallelujah. The classic. I love it.
I love it.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
And the bright pink tights.
My name is Aaron Stevens. And I am one half of the National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions.
Except he doesn't cut that promo anymore, but that's okay.
Well, also they're playing the version of his theme from Impact Wrestling.
Right. Yes. Well, because WWE owns the classic one apparently, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
at least the rights to it anyway.
Yeah. Don't know how they pulled that off. I'm pretty sure that works in the public domain by now.
Well, it's funny, when Macho Man jumped to WCW, they wrote a version of Pomp Circumstance for them because Pomp Circumstance is definitely public domain.
Yeah.
But I just don't know granted the rights to songs in the 80s were different than it is now by leaps and bounds. So I don't know how they justified being, well, you can't use this. Like, it's public song, Vince, but okay, sure.
Well, just like Ric Flair's theme.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, also Sprague Zarathustra was specifically composed, I believe, for 2001.
It was, but Flair had, okay. Yes, Flair uses it, but a lot of people forget because they were not born or were very young when he did it. But Elvis used that song, so it's matter of fact, there's a version of Spotify, Elvis intro with the whole big vocal orchestra behind it. So it really depends, what version. Anyway, Kyle Davis, my friend, I apologize. Take it away, sir.
And they are high flyers and hard strikers, so be on the watch with this team.
I caught Matalos and something 666.
For those that don't know, that means 666.
Yes,
Yes,
the number of the beast.
See. Kratos. Every time I hear that, I just think of God of War.
Except Kratos isn't actually that tall.
True that.
So why don't we really
Well, God of War Kratos, that is.
This ring announcer sounds like Chris Jericho.
That's Kyle. That's Kyle Davis.
Just like him.
I think he'll take that as a compliment.
He will absolutely.
I know Kyle would take it as a compliment because he's a fan too. It's for the record. It's good to see Conan. I know I try to get him on the podcast here and there. He wanted me to listen to his stuff and just a number of things that didn't work out the way I wanted to work out. But and I kind of crapped on Conan over the years as far as the whole Wolfpack thing, and it's like he seemed to me like the weak link of the original Wolfpack team before the Elite formed or whatever. But I think he's a wonderful mouthpiece. He's a great manager. He's a hell of a mentor. You talk to anybody south of the border as far as that have come into this country, and especially in WCW, you hear about Conan and his influence and his legacy in professional wrestling, and it's good to see him working with the NWA, working with Billy. And I don't know if it's his first NWA stuff with Billy. I don't know if he worked with TNA/Impact when Billy was helping run that place, but NWA-wise, this might be his first foray into the Corgan era NWA. I don't know that for sure off the top of my head.
Yeah, because according to that comment, it might not be, but honestly, I can remember the last time I saw Conan involved in the NWA. Again, I've seen him involved in AEW. I saw him involved in Triple M Mania, and now we're seeing an NWA. So Conan is just going all over the place. And going back to the influence you were referring to earlier, you think about all the names, Santana, Ortiz, Diamante, anybody that has been involved in Lucha Libre or Mexican pro wrestling, Conan has been that major influence for sure.
So, historical point of reference for those of you that are into that sort of thing. The first time I saw an NWA championship change hands live in person was when Team Canada, Bobby Roode, and Eric Young regained at Turning Point from Conan and BG James.
There you go.
Tag team titles.
That would have been.
So Conan's a former NWA World Tag Team Champion, so it's apropos that he is at ringside for this encounter.
Now that would have been during the days of the 3 Live Crew.
Yep.
3 Live Crew, yes, sir.
You'll be right.
I'm almost positive Conan was in the match, and I can't remember if it was Brian or Ron as the other partner, but I know for a fact Conan was in the match. So
a little bit of wrestling history for you folks, right here on the Jeff Meacham Network.
We're nothing if not
17
educational.
Years ago, I'm getting old. Whatever.
Back in my day, in 1992.
Sorry, in my day, damn it. If we wanted to watch Impact Wrestling, we went to the Impact Zone. By God.
In the Asylum.
Oh no! I haven't been there unfortunately, but I have been in the Impact Zone, the original one at Universal Studios back in the day.
Oh, nice!
Let Grandpa tell you all about it.
Covered by Kratos as we talk and kick out at 2.
Let Grandpa Professor school you about the NWA, the TNA, and the thing. Yeah, let me tell you back about it.
Let me spin your tail, or just go Eli Drake. Let me talk to you.
Okay, so I'm a complete idiot. Conan was at ringside. It was BG James and R-Truth in the match. My bad. Whatever.
Ah, okay.
But anyway.
We're human. We all make mistakes. And I'm sure
Side,
Paul,
as was Coach Demore. So there you go.
I'm sure Paul would have probably tried to correct it too, but I think
I
Paul's
would
still
remember
tired.
that one. There's
I-
too
You didn't remember
many.
that one?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, look at Conan getting involved here right now. Aaron Stevens on the end of a 3-on-1 beatdown.
What's even funnier about that, looking back, is that was the only NWA homegrown title on the line that night, because the X Division title was on the line, but that's TNA title, and the world champion was in a semi-main, the 6-man, with the Outsiders against Randy Savage, Jeff Hardy, and
Jeff Hardy, see me botch.
Okay.
AJ Styles. So there you go.
Oh, I don't know how smart that was. You don't hit Conan and not get a receipt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, the chop block.
There you go.
So Conan was on wrestled at Starrcade 90, which is technically still an NWA show.
Yes, because the WCW was still in NWA territory at the time.
Yeah.
So Conan goes back with the brand at least 30 years.
Teamed with Rey Mysterio Sr.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that for going back in time for you?
I mean, you figure he brought Ray Jr. into WCW, so, and in ECW.
Oof.
And it's
Tag.
weird looking back at that match. He faced Norman Smiley.
Yeah, people forget how long Norman's been around. Norman's not the youthful warrior, but he can still go when he needs to. God bless Screaming Norman, man. I love that guy.
Well, there's some people that just always, oh my goodness, Tano tatted him on with a missile drop kick. Cover, hooks the leg. No.
I am like way behind, more behind than I thought I was. This is ridiculous.
Well, to be fair, my feed did go out for a moment, and then it came back in. So whether I'm ahead of you or behind you, I don't know. But to go back to your point, there's some of those people in the wrestling industry that think they can fight forever. I mean, look at Arn Anderson, okay? That guy will not back down from nobody.
Noble Tully.
In Forza 4 reasons. Again, Conan getting involved. Ref not seeing it.
How long Tully was out of, completely just did not even come around for any damn thing. He gets stuck into the Hall of Fame 8.5 years ago, and now he's slowly kind of inched his way back in. And now it's like you can't imagine FTR out there without it.
Yeah, you really can. And now FTR faces Proud and Powerful this Wednesday. It almost makes me wonder if Conan's going to be in Proud and Powerful's corner this coming AEW Dynamite as we head into All Elite AEW All Out Go Home Week.
Well, Conan has no problem messing with a Horseman or two. We know that's for a fact. So
yeah.
No diss.
Anyway, back to this tag title match. Not to.
They just had Aaron in a half crab, and they dragged him back in the corner and made the tag. So I don't know where I'm at.
You're literally right where I'm at, so you're good as the tag was made.
I just saw a tag.
Again, you're on a stream though. You're like 20 seconds behind, I think. Casey, where you at, brother?
I think I'm a little bit ahead of both you guys.
Okay.
Say has Aaron
Stevens
in a headlock in the middle of the ring.
I've got that. Yeah.
Hey, Stevens is dragging.
So I think the three of us are pretty much within a few seconds of each other. So I think we're good. Paul, again, with a stream, might be a little bit more behind. The outside observer, the fourth person in this commentary panel. This is like New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's Kevin Kelly, Chris Charlton, Gino Gambino, and Rocky Romero. It's one of the best in the mic. Hopefully we have
Kelly guy, but okay.
The headlock in the middle of the ring is where I'm at.
Kevin Kelly, I respect him. 30 years in the wrestling game.
Kick out at Sue. That's where I'm at right
Well,
there.
missed the clothesline. Big drop kick. Cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Oh,
no.
Behind because I had a load screen. Wonderful. Okay, hang on.
See, I had the load screen earlier. What's
night.
this? Conan is one of the best in the mic. Hopefully we have new tag team champions tonight. Interesting observation, Marvin.
How you doing on this thing?
I don't know whether or not we're going to have new tag team champions tonight. Definitely La Rebellion. They have the focus. But again, when it comes to the gold, Kratos will do anything to preserve it. More so than Aaron Stevens, I feel like.
Right.
Elbow drop from the second rope by Mecha Wolf. Weird name.
Wow, I am so off. Holy cow. I'm going to try to reboot the system. Maybe that'll do it. It's terrible.
Again, Conan getting involved. Conan, I knew Conan was going to get his fair licks in from earlier.
Well, certainly. Receipts.
Again, Conan, don't forget. It's pretty much been a handicap match at this point.
Right.
Aaron Stevens playing the role of the human punching bag. Off the ropes. Oh!
Just
Nice
not
neck
getting involved
breaker.
on mine.
And now he's got an opportunity to make a tag.
He's got to get to Kratos. Kratos is ready. The Chase Ballroom is ready. Whoop! Stevens is still inadvertently fighting the opposition. Going to the blind corner where there's nobody. Oh, now he sees his partner. There you go. This is it. This is it. Jump for it. Oh, no. Mega Wolf pulled Kratos off the apron. So close.
Hang on one second, guys. Go ahead. Carry on.
No, you're good. Tag. Again, great tag team offense. If you want to isolate your opponent, you make sure that their partner is nowhere to be found. Pulls him in with the double superplex. Or doubleplex, excuse me.
See,
Oh, what's
I'm
this? Oh, meeting in the middle with the drop kicks.
about 30 seconds behind.
Okay. Cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. 2 count. As JL calls it 2. Megawolf firmly in control right now of the champions. Aaron Stevens right now has just endured the blunt amount of punishment in this match. Pretty much almost the whole match, I think. Kratos is ready, though, waiting on the apron. Up on the shoulders. Aaron Stevens fights out with the elbows. Pushes him off the ropes. Oh, inadvertent collision.
Meeting of the minds, unintentional.
Yeah. That's what that was. That was just nasty. If Aaron Stevens is going to make a tag, it is now or never.
Yep.
And Kratos is ready to unleash the fury of a wrath of a deity.
It is do or die for the tag team champs.
Missed the elbow drop, and there's the tag. Kratos. Oh, wow.
The God of War unleashing on everything with a heartbeat in his field of vision.
An explosive suplex sending him in the other corner. Kratos is feeling it. Oh.
There's the
A
tag.
big forearm. And a follow-up. Oh, no, miscommunication. Pump handle. What's it going up? Got him hooked up.
And what goes up?
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh!
Must come down.
That could be it. Cover.
2.
No! Survives that and stays alive in the hunt for the gold.
There's the pump handle.
As Aaron Stevens is front off the apron.
We're in a hunt.
Tope Suicida!
We're in a hunt for the gold. NWA showing us a flair for the dramatic, pun intended.
I mean, again, after the Ric Flair thing, that pun should be intended for the rest of the night. As Conan just watches on. Never know what's going through that man's mind.
No,
Okay,
indeed.
so I got it on the phone now. See if I can catch up a little bit. Kratos just kicked the guy right in the head on the top rope. He's going for something here off the top rope, like a suplex or something.
Well, I'm looking at Kratos right now,
Top
just
rope Suicida.
encouraging the rage.
2. No,
Conan.
break up. Okay. All right.
Oh,
After this
go.
match, we got to sync up. This drives me crazy.
Understood, especially because you know what match is left, Jeff. There's only one match left. Oh! Anyway, Kratos right now with that big kick, grabbing his opposition off the second rope. Bringing him in the hard way. Cover. 1, 2, no. Good grief. Definitely momentum has shifted in this bout.
As far as the comment there, I believe you're right. I think his involvement in the Pat O'Connor Cup was his first WCW foray. So again, this match is rich in history with NWA and the championships, and it's awesome to see the detailed history that Billy Corgan is throwing out there each and every time we go out on
Yeah, ever since these titles came back at the Crockett Cup in 2019, I believe.
Genius, sir.
Kratos, though, is ready to finish him off, it looks like. Tag to Aaron Stevens. Kratos has him up in the electric. Maybe Tuesday device? Nope, he's finding out of it. Oh. He's at 666, sends Kratos to the apron. Big kick sends him to the floor. Tag to Mecha Wolf. Aaron Stevens. Ooh, gets off the top rope. Get to the midsection. Got him up. Watch out. Oh! Aaron Stevens right now in a handicap once again. Fighting for everything. Conan, though, with the distraction. Oh, no! The dreaded low blow.
Tag.
Okay, now I'm ahead of you guys, which is fine, because I can pause once we get the finish of the match here, which is fine.
The Kratos coming back in now, trying to make the save. Oh, and needs double knees to the side of the head. Both sides.
Are we witnessing the implosion of the champs?
Are we witnessing new tag team champions being crowned here?
Solid low blow.
What is this? Good grief! Moonsault off the top!
Good moonsault.
Aaron Stevens right now.
He's a sitting duck.
Got him up. He's got him up. He's got him up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This isn't going to be good.
Oh, my gosh!
Pause it right
Super
after
backstabber. Cover. Hooks the leg. And we have new tag team champions.
For a second. I paused it right when he says La Rebellion and then hit play. Oh, no, I'll hit play. Go ahead. Let me know when it gets there on yours.
Just said it.
Yep.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, there we go. We should be good now as far as the three of us.
1, 2, 3. That's where I'm at.
And Conan
Yeah,
just walks into the ring.
Us, you know.
Again, his stream. Wow! Of all the titles I thought were going to change hands tonight, I got to say I did not expect the tag team titles, but it just goes to show how effective Conan is when he's in your corner, because I did not expect Conan here tonight. We got new NWA World Tag Team Champions!
We do indeed.
Yes.
Well, I did not see that coming, Casey. Did you?
Not at once.
And Conan now grabs the mic.
Let me speak on this. Oil of Olay. Oh, wait.
That's a name I haven't heard in about 10 years.
Right.
Is that brand even still around?
Mexican and Puerto Rico now as tag team champions.
Mexican and a Puerto Rican as tag team champions.
Whoever's volume I can hear, you're still behind me.
Sorry.
Just keep that in mind.
Man.
Okay, all I hear now is pretty good. So
Preach it, Conan!
Preach it, K-Dog.
Love it.
Sounds of the night. Ólale!
All right. We probably have a quick moment in time here before we start the main event proceedings. So I'm going to run a commercial I ran before the show, or actually during the show, one more time. We'll be right back after this word from...
Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Whoa, we shine. Yeah.
And again, you can catch Genocide and Rachel Ryan from Paradise Kitty here on the Championship Network on, well, it's not really one-on-one, it's a two-on-one situation as they prepare to go back to the Viper Room for the first time since this pandemic nonsense started. And, of course, the Jericho Cruise coming up the following month. They'll be on with us Thursday night, September 16th, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And right now you're watching the hype video as we get ready to go into our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, the 10 pounds of gold, the standard bearer in professional wrestling as far as the World Championships go, the NWA Heavyweight Championship, the World Championship, off we go, guys. I mean, here we are.
This is what it's all been about, ladies and gentlemen. The 10 pounds of gold, baby.
The match, the moment we've been waiting for. You figure about the journey of this man, Trevor Murdoch, who won an over-the-top rope battle royal to first go after this opportunity, only to be basically just shunned of it from a referee decision due to screwy shenanigans and a steel chair. And then you figure about what he endured. Injuries, suspension, doubt. This is everything that he's been working for. And now, in the ultimate last chance, it's win or go home.
It is win or retire for Mr. Murdoch tonight, baby.
And
for Nick Aldis,
happened on NWA Power with the
and for Nick Aldis, it's just strictly business.
Yep. Like he said,
as we look at the second match,
every plate of food in his son's mouth has been from this business. This is his life. This is his everything. This championship.
Oh man, what a cover there! August 29th, St. Louis, Missouri, wrestling at the Chase. Sweet Charlotte, the Real World's Championship, the 10 pounds of gold. Destiny, legacy, tradition, everything. This is it. It all culminates here.
There is no tomorrow. Least of all for Trevor Murdoch.
Challenger.
Do or die. Enough said. Nothing else needs to be said. This match sum up in 3 words. Do
the color
or
scheme on
die.
the road, folks. Hang on. I have to point it out. They're going to say it on commentary, I'm sure. That is the exact color scheme, the exact letter face that Harley wore at Starrcade 83.
Oh,
wow.
That is slick. I love it.
Yeah, and I believe you are once again a little bit ahead of Noah and I.
I just saw Murdoch come out as he enters the Chase Ballroom, stands at the stage, and looks ahead at a pro wrestling ring, possibly for the last time.
No, there's his family.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of us.
I can pause.
As Tim Storm literally just explained what Jeff said.
Yeah, that's
okay.
There's Paul. All right, welcome back, man. All right, Paul.
So let's see here.
You know all about the end. You know all about this town. You know about Trevor Murdoch. Do we have a new NWA World Champion happening tonight?
I'm not sure.
Kind of torn, aren't you?
You wishy-washy on my channel, boy. Make a stand, damn it.
Stand the damn man, Hanson.
Stand and deliver.
Oh no.
He's come a long way from being one of the dumps in the early days of TNA.
That's true. And, man, everybody is rooting for Trevor Murdoch, including the commentary.
Yep. Now, given that he is taking this time to thank everybody before the match, this is making me think we might be seeing Trevor Murdoch in here for the last time.
Well, again, Trevor Murdoch realizes the pressure he put himself on, okay? He said himself, if he can't win this title, he might as well not be in this profession. Do or die. This is it. One last time.
One last round for NWA's resident cowboy.
And now he faces the gunslinger, the national treasure, the deal maker, as we await the entrance of the Real World's champion, Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis ready to deliver his magnus opus, if you will.
There he is.
Yep.
1,000 plus days as the NWA
today.
World Champion.
What was the number, Jeff?
Today's 1,044.
Wow.
Yep.
And Greg Cherry's watching somewhere going, God, let him lose so I can start getting that ground back and be done with this shit.
If anybody's hoping that Nick Aldis loses tonight, it's definitely James.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to pause when they throw to Kylie to the intro. That way you guys can catch up. So let me know when. Hang on. Let's see here.
He speaks his first word. Got it.
Okay, Magnus, he's
Bosh,
entering the ring for me.
Hang on.
Right now, he's on the top rope for me.
Yep.
Okay.
Middle
He said-
rope,
he
Paul,
said-
but I see what you're saying.
Middle, yeah, middle.
Let's go Kyle Davis. Then I pause. So let me know when he says, let's go Kyle Davis. And then I'll unpause.
All right. As soon as they say, let's go to Kyle Davis. Oh, man.
He's way behind.
Let's go to Kyle Davis. Here we go.
60-minute, baby.
Sponsored by Push and for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
All right, cool. We're good.
Okay, I've caught up to you guys then.
All right. There we go.
Later that. Career versus title for the 10 pounds of gold.
As he introduces Murdoch. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
Yep.
Hometown boy!
Yep, he's definitely losing.
Well, if he's going to go out, you couldn't think of a bigger way for a man to go out.
Damn right.
And he's going to go down fighting for sure.
That's it.
There, because that's all Trevor Murdoch knows.
Damn right.
The last time we see him raise that 10 pounds of gold in this reign. Is this it? Is 1044 the number?
Let's hope so.
Well, let's let Robert King go over the rules.
Not those of him anyway. At least Nick won't.
All right. Mm-hmm. Harley Race, God rest his soul. And the Harley chants rain out of the Chase Ballroom.
Preach it, brother. Damn right.
This is it as he raises Sweet Charlotte. That doesn't get any bigger than this.
The 10
There we
pounds
go.
of gold. That belt is the centerpiece of this industry.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh! Oh, there's already going for the cheap shot on the outside.
Were you expecting anything less?
Of course not.
Close not.
All right, then.
Again, this is the national treasure. This is the dealer. He will make an opportunity wherever he can, and he will take any advantage he can to preserve that title in the name of Harley Race, but the name of his legacy as well. This is 1,024 days of pressure, that Nick Aldis has on his shoulders tonight. Whoa! And they're taking it to the crowd as the bell is not even rung yet.
It's not just 1,044 days of pressure. This is 73 years of history.
Yeah.
That he is bearing on his shoulders tonight.
I just want to point out something here as we're getting underway here, getting the shenanigans out of the way. Nick posted this on social media earlier. I'll go ahead and throw the graphic up there real quick. This morning, they added, for the first time, a United Kingdom side plate to the 10 pounds of gold. So Nick's walking in there with his own country on a side plate for the first time in the history of the championship. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is freaking incredible, considering how heavily passionate and deep professional wrestling runs in the UK. I feel that's very fitting, especially for, well, a UK native like himself.
Yes. Now, for the longest time, we didn't have a UK side plate. What were the 4 side plates on the 10 pounds of gold?
Well, funny you should ask. Where that is now was what was the Australia flag was, which also carries the Union Jack because of their status as a former UK
country.
Same with Canada, which ironically enough, the Canadian flag on the plate was
also
the original UK protectorate, but by 1973 it already had the maple leaf, which is very interesting that the belt maker chose to use that. We don't know why to this day. Over here were the flags of Mexico and Japan. Yeah. And of course, in the center plate is the flag, Old Glory herself.
For the U.S.
United States of America. So there you go.
America.
Yeah.
Well, none of those countries are strangers to professional wrestling.
Not at all.
Literally, none of those countries are strangers to professional wrestling. Not at all. Those are probably literally the primary real estates of professional wrestling in this world. Good grief, they're slugging it out on the stage.
Hell, even China's gotten in on it.
And Velvet Sky pointing out, reminder, this isn't the official. The match hasn't even started yet. This is like Survivor Series 97 status. It hasn't even started yet. So
yeah, I know, but right now, Murdoch, though, with a nasty right hook. Aldis. Wait a minute. Aldis might be laying out on the stage with a super. No.
Is that John Laurinaitis?
Pat, give me a break.
I thought that was John Laurinaitis for a second.
Nice. Ooh. Get these two in the ring. We have to have a championship match. This is turned into an all-out fight at this point.
Well,
got caught.
Trevor's fighting for his career.
I get that. Oh,
that was awkward as hell.
That was on the tailbone. Trevor Murdoch will feel that for the rest of his life.
And that's a solid wooden stage as Billy Corgan comes out now.
Wow, Billy's coming out now. Wow.
Well, Billy Corgan realizes how important this is for the NWA.
You rarely see Billy get up in the shit, but he's up in it right now, man.
Well, if you've been listening to Nick Aldis' promos, you know how much Aldis has been literally... no. Corgan will not do that. No. Too much integrity. It's not about him. And Aldis is not...
Jesus. Just get out of hand in a hurry.
Yeah, no kidding.
In a big hurry.
Oh, my word. Corgan versus Aldis, are you kidding me? The scoop slam on the stage.
You do realize that'd be a squash match and a half, right? Because Corgan is not a trained athlete.
No, he's not. But you know how passionate Corgan is about the NWA. There's a reason why he bought it.
He needs to quit John at Billy and get Murdoch in the ring and end this thing once and for all, one way or the other. You know, he's paying too much attention to freaking Corgan and Pat Kenny.
Well, that's Pat Kenny. I didn't recognize him.
Yep, same guy.
Well, anyway, it looks like we're finally heading towards the ring, but Trevor Murdoch might as well be just dead to rights.
He pretty much is at this point.
And again, the bell has not rung. This match hasn't even started.
Yeah, this isn't a match. This is just pre-match shenanigans at this point.
Yeah, but I did not think these pre-match shenanigans would go this deep. Then again, I realize how personal this rivalry has become between Murdoch and Aldis when you consider both these men's outlook and passion towards professional wrestling. What Aldis believes that he is the one true champion, and Murdoch doesn't even deserve to be near the 10 pounds of gold, and yet both these men's roots go as deep as Harley
There it
Race.
is. There's the bell.
And now the bell rings. We are officially underway.
And Murdoch fights back, fighting Aldis into the corner, throwing right hands.
He's gassed beyond belief, and he's taking a hell of a beating. But
so for those of you keeping track at home, we're officially underway here, and you mentioned that Nick considers himself the true champion, and Murdoch doesn't deserve it. I won't agree that Murdoch doesn't deserve it, but I will stand behind the fact that Nick Aldis is the real world champion in wrestling. He is that guy. He's been that guy for 1,044 days. So,
and the question is, will we see 1,004? Oh, will we see tomorrow continue his reign? Cover, hooks the leg. 2. No.
Trevor Murdoch with not the most auspicious of kickouts, but a kickout nonetheless.
Well, you explained it yourself. He doesn't have the strongest cardio, but what he lacks maybe in muscular physique, he makes up for in heart.
And that what he lacks in the things you can measure, he more than makes up for in the things that you can't. Guts, heart, determination, drive, the will to be champion. That
and all this
is
right
Trevor
now.
Murdoch.
And all this right now in firm control as he throws Murdoch off the ropes. Murdoch misses the clothesline. And all this with the Lou Fest press. Cover 2. No.
Lou Fest press in St. Louis. Think about that for a minute.
I'm about to say, right? I just said Lou Fest press in St. Louis wrestling show. Okay.
I love it. That's it.
Achievement.
You did a thing. Achievement.
Hey, this is nothing but an achievement for me and a hell of a good time. Oh,
yes, definitely. Ooh,
man, stiff chop in the corner.
Ooh, and another one, Lordy.
That's all this mocks.
Ric Flair,
and the woos ran out of the Chase Ballroom.
Of course.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Looked a little shaky there.
Out there, champ.
Almost lost himself in the ropes. That could have been bad. All this to the top, and and Murdoch's got the champ, sends him for the ride. That'll blow out your lower spine.
Yes, indeed. And that'll buy Trevor Murdoch a little bit of time to get his breath.
And Nick Aldis feeling that all the way down to his coccyx as Trevor Murdoch perches himself onto the second rope. Might be going for no,
Coccyx is the tailbone.
Nope.
Yep,
figure 4. Oh, wait. Roll up.
He was going for a figure 4. He was going
for a figure 4. It looks like Murdoch might be going for the figure 4. And he executes it.
Got it.
There it is. The figure 4 in St. Louis.
In the middle of the ring.
And Aldis has nowhere to go. He's either going to tap, pass out, or reverse the pressure.
And again, like you alluded, shoulders down. Ooh, the pain. And as you alluded to last night, Casey, the bad thing about this move, it's your own body working against you in it.
Yes, it is. Your knee, your ankle is being forced against your own knee, which is at risk of breaking.
Oh, my gosh. Bone on bone, rubbing up against each other.
This is not a good way to spend
the shoulders are down.
Shoulders down, though.
Oh, my word. All this, though, with that reach, grabs the ropes.
And look at the discoloration on Trevor Murdoch's chest.
And yeah.
And those chops definitely sliced into him.
He's retiring. I don't know, if Murdoch loses, he's retiring from the business, so I won't worry about it. Country music gimmick, he's done.
I'm about to say, though, he did once sing, though, about country music back in his former employer, and he might pursue a career in that, be a secondary thing. As a fan of original country music, growing up on the greats like Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, and you name it,
yes.
I definitely can respect that pursuit.
By the way,
going to the Johnny Cash Museum in Nashville, Tennessee, that was an amazing experience.
You actually got to go there before they closed
Dollywood
the
when he had a chance. Mickie's working there now.
Nice. Oh, needed the midsection. Might be looking for
one little stretch, and look at where he placed himself in the ring. Look at the ring placement by the world's champion. He knows the rope is right there. He made sure he got in a position where he can distract head referee and they can be checking. He's checking on him.
And more importantly,
he's slapping the piss out of Murdoch's face.
And more importantly, he is between Murdoch and the ropes.
Exactly.
Exactly right.
As he literally grabs the ropes for added pressure, unaware of the referee, adding extra torque.
That's why he's the world heavyweight champion, right there.
Attacking every part of the body right now. Murdoch in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
Once again, Aldis uses the ropes.
It's all over, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? And again,
Oh, he's starting.
you can't see what you
Look
can't
at that.
call,
Ref
so.
You can't call what you can't see, but the ref is starting to suspect something.
Well, again, he did it twice. Can he pull it off for a third time? As he drives the elbows into the kidneys and the ribs.
And there it is again.
And there's the rose and busted.
He got him.
Oh, and the ref.
That's not. I don't like that. I never like when they do that. He's got till 5, brother.
The thing is, though, this is a very emotional situation. The art of officiating is you have to remain emotionless in such a emotionally driven situation. I understand how important this is for Murdoch. I understand how important this is for the legacy of the NWA, but you still have to remain impartial, unbiased, and straight to the point.
This might be alluding to what Aldis was talking about.
Hey, he's got till 5.
Oh, that's not smart. And the ref pushes him.
Nope.
Oh! And this is the lead referee. He has to leave by himself. Oh, no!
That was the referee.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the karma. That might be the karma right there. As the lead ref again is down. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Pop up. Power bomb!
Pop up.
Both men down.
We need an official, though.
We need an official.
Somebody get John Moore down
Bill,
here.
you're down there to catch the fall.
Gerald Fritz, get out here. Jeff Campbell, get out of retirement.
Billy Corgan.
Earl
Paul Heyman, make it happen.
Ryan Hebner, Earl Hebner, somebody. We need a referee out here, damn it.
Somebody get Aubrey.
Cut Armstrong.
That's right. Somebody call Aubrey. That's right. That's it.
Mike Chioda. Oh!
Or Tim White.
Cup check.
Somebody get out of here.
Another dreaded low blow.
Cup check. Just making sure Trevor's wearing his equipment. He wasn't wearing his equipment today.
Yeah, there's no cup there. That was a full-on just blast right into the nether region.
And Trevor Murdoch wisely rolls to the outside. Gets a double
as axe handled by Nick Aldis right now, who's firmly in control. Ref is down as they're by the ring keeper's table.
Is totally just like, ugh. He had him. And now they're, yeah. Oh, see, this is, man.
This is not wise. This is not wise to excite anger in the family.
Yeah.
Not wise.
What happened to Gage Goldberg last Saturday in Vegas? Don't be getting up in the shit here.
Oh, blatant disrespect by the world champion, making this feel even more personal.
Oh, that's
clubbing blow to the back of the head.
After clawing the
face,
shoving him face first into the post, and again, one more time for good measure.
Oh man,
all this is literally destroying this man.
He's dismantling Trevor Murdoch, and even Kyle Davis is torn.
Oh yeah.
Now what? No,
not here, not now.
Oh, what the hell?
What the hell did Kyle Davis do to you?
He just decked the friggin' ring keeper and Kyle Davis. What the hell is wrong with your so-called champion?
Lost his mind. I'm here for it. Come on, champ. That's it. Put him out.
Hey, at least you admit he's lost his mind.
This is absolute nonsense. This is a world championship match. This is how you act as a champion. Come on now.
Anything to win.
Well, even there has to be some sort of statute of limitations in a championship match.
You would think that, Noah.
Days by playing it safe or playing nice.
You would think there would be a statute of limitations for a championship match now.
If he hits this move, it might as well be just thrown out.
I tell you right now, one way or the other, this is the kill shot right here. One way or the other.
And Murdoch is not moving. Aldis got the distance. Target side, drops the elbow.
Got him. Oh man. He's got to get him in the ring though. He can't get a pinfall.
Wow. That's right. You can't get a pinfall outside the ring.
And there's no 10
table explodes underneath a man's body pressure, driven through by a top rope elbow drop by the champion.
Good grief. They're going to be carrying him off like cordwood, boys.
We need a damn official.
Can we get a pallet from that beer supply to help get Murdoch out of there? Can we make that happen?
Murdoch is not even moving, man.
Nope.
And Aldis slowly back to his feet.
Joe Galli, I'm gonna have to talk to him on Veterans Day when he's on one-on-one about his impartiality. Terrible. Ugh.
Again, Joe Galli realizes what's at stake here. And I know being a commentator, you're supposed to be unbiased, but again, right now, emotion is taking everybody over. As we got another referee finally coming in the ring. Aldis hooks the leg in the cover. It's not over. It's not over. He still has heart. He still has fight left in him. 2 7/8, Aldis.
He may be down. He may be out. But as long as there is breath in his body,
The thing is, Nick will not have a problem with leveling the referee against himself disqualified to save his title. So
his family rooting on. Murdoch back up on his feet. Elbow, kick to the midsection. Goes over. Wait a minute. Cold Red, are you kidding me? Shoulders down, new champion. Oh, kick out at 2.
Almost.
What the hell did we just witness? You want to know how far a man will go for his family, for his legacy? You just saw it.
Noah, I love you, but I want my viewers to have hearing ability tomorrow for Talk Wrestling. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Jeff,
I get a little bit excited sometimes.
I love it. I do, but oh my goodness.
Jeff, I'm going to AEW with him next week, so.
Well, at least I'm not. You'll be fine. You'll have 8,000 other people screaming at the same time if Bryan Danielson shows up.
Absolutely.
He'll probably be the quietest one with being Punk in his hometown. So,
again, that United Center pop. I never seen anything like that before in my life in pro wrestling. I wish I was there live. I'm jealous of my friend Lex.
I'm half convinced you never will again.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I could hear that pop on the road to Vegas when I was driving up there. I'm pretty sure I heard it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. There was no pop nearly as loud as when you were in Las Vegas, according to what I was hearing. Not even close.
I mean, the pop for Becky and Brock was awesome, but that pop for CM Pop, look at
the power. Look at the power.
Legendary status.
Oh, hold that thought. Oh, no, the pile driver hit in the middle of the ring.
He's got to hit that elbow. He's got to hit it hard. He's got to hit it fast. He's got to hit it now, or he's not going to walk out of here with the 10 pounds of gold.
I'm surprised he didn't go for the pinfall after that. It's the way he beat him.
Yeah, I would have just gone for a pin after that, but that's why I'm not a competitor.
High-risk maneuver. Going for the kill shot, as you said. Drops the elbow off the top. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. It's a hell of an effort. Cover. A man's career is not over yet. He kicked out.
What does Nick Aldis have to do?
Either, Joe. How's it possible, Jay? I don't know.
The impossible could very well be possible in a world where Aldis could never see Murdoch as the world's champion. It could very well still happen tonight, as this man still is in this match.
By all rights, this one should have been over twice over, but for the time being, the impossible dream still has life, as does Murdoch with that.
And Murdoch with a stiff right. Open hand chop. And another.
Yes.
Going up to the second rope. Oh, man, what is this? Superplex attempt. Looking for something big here. And he nails it!
Superplex! Come on, Trevor. Do it for Lance.
But Murdoch can't capitalize. Way too much taken out of the challenger. Finally goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Still not enough to put away the national treasure. This could be very well Nick Aldis' toughest match to date in his reign.
Oh, yeah.
When you consider the stakes here, the atmosphere. Murdoch going for something big. Oh! Oh, no. And now what you were calling for earlier, Jeff. Nick going for.
Yeah.
And it's locked in. No way. Oh, the damage done to the back, the arms, the lower abdomen. Not even anywhere close to the ropes.
The only hope he has is to pull Aldis' legs out from under him. He made it to the ropes.
Got a 5 count, as you said. But Aldis right now, I don't think he can believe.
That's right.
He's got a 5. I don't think Aldis can believe right now what he's in the ring with. But this is what happens when you deal with somebody that has roots to Harley Race as deep as you.
And not to mention, he has everything to lose and to gain. Trevor Murdoch, yes, exactly, Louisianimal. This is pro wrestling. Trevor Murdoch right now is more dangerous than he has ever been in his life. With the 10 pounds
I appreciate
of gold
that,
on
Rudy.
the line.
Thank you.
With the 10 pounds of gold and his career on the line, Trevor Murdoch has to make something happen now.
Up on the shoulders, escapes. Murdoch, though, with the... Oh, he's going to go for it. Wait a minute.
Nope.
Got him up. No, look at this. A pile driver. A pile driver.
Oh.
But Aldis is in the ropes.
He's in the ropes. You got to get him out.
You got to pull him away and go for the pin. Everybody's rooting for him. Everybody's saying go up. They want him to hit that bulldog. If he hits that bulldog, it could be it. And he nails it. He nails it. Cover. Hooks the leg. 2. He has done it. We got a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. My God. He did it. From absolute obscurity to pure prosperity, Trevor Murdoch, he bet the entire house, and he came up in the black and won. Trevor Murdoch has finally achieved his destiny that has eluded him. Trevor Murdoch has claimed the 10 pounds of gold and is the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Trevor's crying. His family's crying. I'm crying. But Lance Cade up in heaven is grinning his ass off.
And the Nature Boy and Billy Corgan coming out to congratulate the new champion. Oh my God almighty in heaven. What an incredible moment. And what a match.
The reign of terror is over. Trevor Murdoch is the man.
And he did it in his hometown, in front of his family, in front of the world, in the chase.
Here comes his baby boy and his wife, his oldest son.
Daddy is coming home, a world champion. What an amazing, beautiful moment in the legacy of the NWA as we celebrate 73 years of professional wrestling greatness and excellency. Congratulations, Trevor Murdoch. You goddamn for sure deserved it and earned it.
I have no words for this.
I'm just watching the screen now. The moment is his.
Wait for Andrade to come out to attack him.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh. And the Chase Ballroom is losing their damn minds as they witness history. And Murdoch raises Sweet Charlotte the 10 pounds of gold.
Kevin,
here we go.
Kyle. Yep, Kyle's in the ring.
Ric Flair with the mic.
Jeff, you can't measure guts, heart, and determination. He may not be the strongest, he may not be in the best shape, he may not be the toughest, but tonight, Trevor Murdoch of St. Louis, Missouri can call himself the real world's champion.
we have officially entered a brighter, more unpredictable, unbelievable new era of the National Wrestling Alliance. And tonight, NWA 73, it truly showed what this weekend, what this company, what this moment was all about. This, ladies and gentlemen, is professional wrestling.
Hey, hang on 1 second. Kyle's back in the ring again.
Let's hear it.
You've had the ups, you've had the downs. Right now, it's up. Sorry, we take a break.
Oh, man, it's too cool. Yes, you guys are muted. Just bear with me here. I mean, he does deserve the chance to still play it out, but he does deserve it. No question about it. If you're just joining us, you're a little late to the game, but NWA 73 is over. I invite everybody to go check out full results over at NWA and, of course, 72.com and all the Twitter feeds involving NWA. But just so cool. What a great moment here in the night. And we'll let the champ finish what he's saying here, and we'll bring everybody back in for a final farewell here for the night. Acknowledging Harley, of course. In St. Louis, I mean, there's no, the NWA in St. Louis is everything. Say so.
Earned it.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion from St. Louis, Missouri, tonight at the Chase Ballroom at NWA 73, Trevor Murdoch.
Trevor Murdoch made good.
You see the handshake with Billy Corgan at ringside, just too cool. And I will say this to wrap it up as I go ahead and throw the graphic up and everything. Hang on.
As it officially goes off my feed too.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. There we go. Okay, very good. Everybody's done. Cool. All right.
God.
So I will say this as we get ready to close here. Casey, you mentioned that you can't measure heart, you can't measure spirit, you can't measure guts, determination. But I will say this as we close tonight here, and I thank Paul for coming in late. Though I appreciate you being along here, Paul. Casey, last 2 days have been incredible with you. I appreciate having you on my team. We'll look forward to more in the future. And of course, Noah, you may be a simple man, but you're simply the best color commentator, play-by-play guy on the Jeff Beach Network. I love having you along for the ride each and every show we do. Casey,
it's an absolute humble pleasure.
You can't measure guts, you can't measure heart, spirit, whatever you want to say, but you can measure things like leather. You can measure things like precious metals. And tonight, we have a new man walking out of the chase with the 10 pounds of gold. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow on the Jeff Beach Network and across everywhere for all-out coverage and Extreme Rules coverage. God help us. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.